doing great. Oh, hey, there I am.
Almost flawless. We're live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Good job, Kyle.
God, it's so close. How we looking?
Dude, you guys look great, man.
Yeah.
I look really red, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you look really, really red.
And you're freezing up, too.
I can move.
There, you look white there. Oh, no.
No, so there's like a light up here. This place is where we're at. We're very, very earthy tones here.
Okay.
But yeah, man. We're just on a little vacay here with the crew. They're watching Star Wars downstairs, so there's not like a lot of. I didn't bring my portable light.
Oh, you're up in the business deal room.
I'm in the business suite right now.
Okay.
I'm in the business.
Nice.
So anyway, welcome everybody. Can everybody hear us? Can you guys hear me? Everybody hear each other?
I think we're cruising.
Okay, I look
Yeah.
angelic. Thank you there. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to another Tuesday edition. We're a little bit of on the road and in the studio. We got Fran here.
Yo.
Long time listener, big time supporter of the show, big time supporter of me.
Yes. Ever since you were a little kid, you always looked up to me for some reason. I know.
Hey Kyle, move my screen box a little higher.
Okay.
Fran's forehead lines, it's a little high, so we want to make sure that you can see me and all of his head.
There you go.
So I put a little post up on. Well, first of all, I guess I'll give everybody a little heads up of what's going on here. I'm out with Dimitri Ninos. I got the wife and kid. Damian Vasquez and Tom Guest just flew in, and we're in Swan Valley, Idaho, doing a little snowboarding for a couple of days out here right now. And so Kyle is now fully. You good?
Well, yeah, your volume's a little low on you.
Okay, fully integrated into the matrix, and we're cruising. I can get closer to this thing. But
Yeah, maybe that might help.
I'm a little blown out now.
There you go. You're centered.
Yeah, super red, man. I'm trying to stay under this light right here. Yeah, do we have more lights? Yeah, get us. We need.
Yeah, turn those overhead hogs on.
Oh, these things. I thought those were missile launch receptacles. Yeah, there's lots of lights up here. Let's get a little more light.
Dude, look at that! Look at that leather on that chair.
Dude, there's leather everywhere. This house is made of leather and the souls of animals. This house is made of the souls of animals. Look at this. Right above me, we've got three lost rams. That's the Holy Trinity. That's the Holy Trinity over there, overlooking me behind me. Is a handful of local deer. Yeah, there's one big one. What's that thing? An elk? It was an elk. Yeah, it was an elk.
Yeah, I know that side of that room over there is scary. That side with the little door.
Yeah,
we've had our times over here.
We have had our times. Went through it.
Yeah. There's a wolf over there, so Sloan won't come up here because she's afraid of the wolf.
Huh. Are those animals you got there, Meter? You killed them yourself, or?
No, not these. These are all my uncles.
Oh,
You
right.
ordered them from Costco.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah. You want anything to drink?
Yeah, sure, please. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, anyhow, really cool place that we got here. We come up here. It's an annual trip, and I'm not totally sure how much more, how often, we're going to be making this trip now that we've got the Greenspan family is growing significantly by exponential rates. So yeah, it's not rude.
Oh, this is the first time she's gonna be able to hear everything you say on the show.
Yeah, I gotta keep it cool. So yeah, we wanna talk. We got a bunch of stuff that we're talking about. We've got a cool new segment that we started to introduce in the last episode, and we're gonna kind of elaborate more on it. The free agents. We're playing into the free agency game and the big moves alert. Granted, the show's only happening on Tuesday, so unless something happens like or we get a sniff of something that might happen tomorrow or later today, we're going to release it for sure. If it happens yesterday, we got you guys. But if something happens like, a couple of movements, we're not really the news organization that's trying to shoot out the move alerts. But
we'll talk about it. We
Fran
got the details.
Fran has now entered into free agency. And this
Yes.
is a big move.
Myself and Nikki. Nikki's also available. Don't forget.
And Nikki. Well, I would say 90% of the Ironman roster entered free agency just recently.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, which we talked about on the show, and notably your two names and Nick Slowiak's, I felt, and Kyle felt, and everybody who we've all spoken to. We can just get straight into it, but is certainly I wouldn't. Those weren't cuts that I would have made, and I don't even really like you very much. I would have still kicked you up.
All right, I hear you. I understand.
So I want to ask before we jump into that. I've seen Kyle sent me a little post the other day of someone playing paintball at Victory. Is there still turf there? Is there?
Yeah, as far as I know right now, actually, I just got off the phone with Aaron, and then I got to go back there. I guess there was some other stuff that needs to be taken out, and I got to go deal with that. But as far as I know, the turf's still there, but everything else is pretty much gone. Obviously, Nikki and myself are still, we want to bring Victory back, whether it's there or somewhere else. But we're in talk with a couple leads, and hopefully here in the near future we'll have a Victory back somewhere.
Okay. So I'll tell you this, and we've also said it on the show. Kyle and I were talked about like how good of a job not only did you do with Victory, but turning it all around, but like how much time, effort, everything that you put into it, and it's pretty cool. It's actually kind of funny because some of the images that we created, I think you saw, were like indicative of how hard you work.
Yeah,
I would say.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put one with me in a backpack blower or something like that.
That's the text message that I sent to Kyle. Is
okay.
Get a rake backpack.
Wait,
blower.
but you haven't seen the photos yet.
I haven't.
You haven't seen the photos.
But no, I still thought I saw it too.
We'll show them later. But
Okay.
but I do want to point out, and this is something that, like, again, pointing into like the decision that the Ironman management side of things decided to like let you go, because owning the field and like raking the field and cleaning out the pits and like doing a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes to like make sure that everybody has like a comfortable environment to like play in and to be in is a very thankless job, right? And it's something that like whoever's doing it is passionate about it and wants to be there, and that's something that you clearly showed, is that that's something that you enjoy to do and you want to be a part of it. And to get rid of somebody that is pretty much doing all that like because they want the people around them to succeed is an incredibly important factor, and something that I feel like is not shouldn't be like given up. Like, I don't know why you want to give up one of your top pit crew people yourself.
Yeah.
Me giving you a compliment here.
I know. It's blowing me away. I don't even know how to react to this.
You could cry if you want.
I know. No, there's going to be no tears shed for this man. No, I mean, shit. I mean, you put it down. I mean, yes, it's a thankless job, but I mean, when Nikki and I first, back then it was actually also Todd Martinez. He was part of the three of us. When we decided to open up Victory, it was we wanted it to be how we would want a place to be if we were going to go there every weekend, and so those were our standards. They're high, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to keep them that high, and I mean, came up with basically a schedule and a structure to go ahead and make sure that everything was always tip top as best we could at the time. And I mean, you guys were there, I think, pretty much from the beginning when we just had one field. Thanks to...
we were supporting you guys at the beginning.
Yeah.
Full price air, full price entry. We were there.
You got the homie hookup all the time from my sister. So I mean, hopefully you're not sore over that. She.
Fran would walk into the pits and go, Brandon, you're good. Marcelo, you're good. Kyle, you're good. Damien, you're good. Ryan, you owe me $35 for pay now. I'm like,
well, I'd charge you. I'd at least charge you double. At least double.
Every time. I'm like, hey guys, did you guys pay? No. I don't remember that actually. Shit. All right, whatever.
Yeah. No, I mean we enjoyed it and we loved it, and it kept me fit. I put on some pounds since we lost the field, but as far as the Ironman and stuff, leading to that, I believe that they think that they're making the right choices. Am I mad? I mean, it's like me and Nikki, we've gone through the motions of being pissed off or accepting it, and then being pissed off again next week. We were there for 10 years. We were a big part. I think. Well, I know what we did, and I mean, we know our value. Hopefully. Keeping the relationship with all those guys. Chris Williams, awesome guy, Dave Youngblood. If it wasn't for him, giving us the okay to, run Nikki as a coach for 2 years there, that wouldn't have happened. So, I mean, we're grateful for a lot. We're happy. And we'll be fine. We'll find something else.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting thing, I'm sure to kind of like feel that a slight bit of betrayal, then a little bit of relief, and then a little bit of understanding, and like kind of going through those motions. But I mean, do you feel like the two of you guys could still provide a lot of value to the team?
100%. To the current Ironman team?
Yeah.
No.
No. Wait. You couldn't help the current Ironman.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
As it stands right now, no, we could not. But we know our value.
Right.
But because things, because of the way things are right now, it would not happen. It can't happen.
I'm not saying.
He was saying like, do you think that
if you were not let go, you guys, you feel like. If all things aside, if you were still on the roster, you guys would be a huge factor still, right?
Oh, 100%.
I mean, I said it even like the other week on the show. I was like, you got it's like Vic and Fran as far as like pit management and like the best people out there. It's like you two guys are.
Yeah. No, I mean what's cool. I mean, you guys have you guys see all the other pits. Every team that is competitive. Top 4 teams. And so on. Every team has a solid pit crew. It's no longer, trying to just find a couple of kids here or there to run pods and fill pods. There's actually structure to it. Yeah, I mean, you guys got Vic, Impact has, their regular crew all the time. Heat's got, Sarge and some of his other guys. It's always the same guys. It's a huge factor in paintball. Nowadays, and even the new teams that are just coming up, they see the value in it. There's a huge value to it.
Yeah, no, we were actually just talking about that the other day. That was the big thing. Damien mentioned it. One of the biggest things about, because we were going to talk about PB Fit and Blast Camp kind of moving up into the pro spot, and you were saying something about the pits were like the biggest.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like the Fit and Blast Camp, like their staff that they would have. It's what separated us and them was that was what they had in the pits, and I mean it was noticeable. Like we were coaching, we never had anybody like scout any games or anything like that, and the fact that you guys brought that, I don't know. I think
this came from a mega support status member. We encourage everybody who's a mega support status member and any member to be active in the community section on YouTube to post questions or comments or anything like that. We also throw in little chats in there. Shout out to Dr. Despair and Matthew for upgrading to mega support status membership today.
I put that down just in case you missed it. I put it in the notebook, your new notebook.
Yep, it's actually written in the notebook. The notebook that you gave me for Christmas is open to a page with a bunch of notes for you to talk about on the show.
How funny! I got down here and had full panic mode because I was building all the AI stuff all day, but I didn't come down here and set up the show, and there was a lot that obviously we saw the intro. But I got down here because this is the show laptop, and it wasn't here, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Where was it?
He took it with him.
And I was like going back through our messages. I was like, I hope Ryan didn't say I had to download OBS, because I don't have it. And then he's like, "No, it's in the kitchen."
Oh, that would have sucked. But
yeah,
it would have been a Ryan move.
The computer in the garage. I usually leave the computer in the garage, and then Kyle texts me all the time. He's like, "Hey, I brought the computer out of the garage. It doesn't seem very safe right there.
Yeah.
It's in the house." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I was like, I put it on the table.
Because if you broke in here, you'd be like,
Yeah.
what am I going to steal? Like, I don't have the keys to this golf cart. I guess I could take some of these surfboards.
Yeah, it's definitely a
They
crack.
They have all these weird cloth things up here. And these busted
That's
old trophies, yeah.
Those are depreciating assets.
But the laptop, MacBook Pro right here that's an easy one.
That's an easy one.
Yep.
Fill it all up, throw it in the golf cart, and take off.
Yeah, any crackhead would like that one.
We're going to be doing some new segments on the show. We're going to be adding some flair, some more fan interaction. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is kind of a question brought to you by. So if we have guests that we have lined up, we'll mention it into the community section on YouTube, and you guys will be able to interact, throw in a question in there, and we'll kind of go from there. This came from 48 Infamous BB. First, you said Big L on the Ironman for cutting Fran. We already asked the kind of plans to open Victory back up, but do you have plans to move any other pro teams this season?
There's talks with another pro team. But I mean, we already have other stuff lined up also. Division 2 teams, semi-pro teams. Nikki's going to be coaching the women's team.
There we go.
Yeah.
Can we tell the other thing that we were talking about
What was
today?
the other thing?
My team?
Oh, yeah.
And, because TJ Bastards are going to play semi-pro at Vegas. If they do
There you go.
they're going to keep going. But I think Nikki is going to coach them for Vegas.
Yep.
And then,
Okay. Great.
obviously, because you guys even last year, like halfway through the year through MXLs and everything, I was always like, hey, you're coming with us, right?
Yeah.
Not your team.
No, I mean, those guys that know the Bastards are, I mean, shit. I mean, how many of us was there this weekend? There was like...
I mean, we had, so the second team had 13 guys, and our team had like 11 guys.
Yeah, I mean, so we're like 30 deep
the
with
big-
coaches and, guys that hang around. Yeah, it was an awesome weekend with all those guys. And they're an awesome team. All up-and-coming players there.
Are you making Modelo Ritas?
Yes, I am.
He just likes ice. He likes ice in his beer. So I brought him a nice
Lando, that was from
canteen.
Lando right there. He knows. He sees you. So you plan to still be around. You're gonna be traveling to all the events no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what, we'll be there.
And
Go ahead.
I was gonna say which women's team is Nikki gonna coach?
Yeah.
I think that he didn't want to share.
I actually don't know. I know that
Oh, you could just pretend. If you don't know, you could pretend like I can't say anything.
I
yet.
actually cannot say that. It has not been released. Yeah, it might be this new one. I heard there was a new one that just entered.
I was gonna say you better hope Nikki's not
Sounds-
watching, but you know damn well she's gonna watch.
No,
this
she
show.
does. I don't think she has any clue that I'm here today. To be honest, she's in the hospital. Remember we talked. She's not in the hospital, but
She's
she's
visiting.
with somebody. In
Yeah,
the
but you know
hospital.
she's gonna watch the rerun.
Oh shit!
She's
Her
in the
parents are
bathroom right now.
watching.
Are they?
Yes, her mom and
Parents are
dad.
always watching.
Oh, damn.
Yes, great. Debbie.
Well, then this is a big moment, though. This is
Yeah. Shit. I don't even know if I should have said
This is a
anything.
big breakthrough.
usually I sit right where you are, but I'm not as tan.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna be coaching a women's team. You're gonna be jumping around, helping out some team
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah, no, I already got a Division 2 team that wanted me to coach them if nothing else went through. And they're, D2 going to all the NXLs and MXLs.
Hey, I've got a question then also, because I asked you and you didn't answer me earlier, right before we were in the lobby here. What would you be ranked if you were to, compete?
Pro?
These days, at least semi-pro.
At least semi-pro.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You should have seen me out there. I was out there this weekend, Ryan. I was
Brandon,
killing
I've
it.
seen you.
Yeah.
I've seen you run right up the middle and just destroy people with a cigarette in your mouth.
Yes.
And you've given up smoking, so that means you can only have gotten better.
Yes. My claim to fame is this. Practicing you guys at Victory before it was Victory, I got a cramp on my left leg, so I had to go, so I sent it, and I took all 5 of you guys. A-Rod was still on the team, then me and him traded at the very end.
I think I was up on the sidelines watching that.
You probably were.
I remember it. I remember it because you came limping off the.
No, I think I'm ranked probably D4 these days.
All 5 of you guys.
Yeah.
So how about if you were to say, okay, so has pretty much the entire roster for Ironman been cut as well? Who's still on the team?
We still got they still have Kyle, Keith DeVitt, and
oh wow, really?
Yeah, Kyle, Keith, Alabama. What's his name? Mikey. And Clay.
Yeah.
Mikey, yeah, Alabama. He's got his own field out there.
Okay.
I forgot his last name.
Urena?
No, not Mikey Urena. Skinny white guy. He got a 5-pack. He also got a 5-pack, just like me. This last tournament.
Dylan says it's Mikey McGowan is his name.
Yeah. Thank you, Dylan.
You know.
I heard some allegedly news.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
well, I think I feel like you kind of heard it.
Possibly.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it yet.
Talk about it. Let's go.
I heard that the axe might still be sharp over there.
Oh no! Well, I mean, Shane's been saying that the axe is sharp.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things that really hurt you guys last season was the fact that every single practice, I mean, every practice that I went to that you guys were holding, that we were playing you guys, you had like 13 guys there every single time. And there were like 3 or 4 new guys every single time. There were 13 guys.
Yeah.
It was kind of,
well, didn't you say you thought they were going to do 2 halves again, 45 minutes, so you were prepping to have 3 lines? Is why you had so many guys?
Yeah,
you said that?
Yeah, I think it was. We were actually short a couple of players there, Ryan, for 3 lines. No, yeah. You know, obviously it's a huge issue when you have 13 guys. It's a huge issue when you have more than, I say, 10. But there was guys coming in and out. Patty had a baby. Gomez had a baby. But still, I mean, our roster was too big. And I think you guys know that, yeah, anything more than 10 is too many.
Yeah, I mean, 10's right on the borderline. You know, it's good to have a deep roster. We've kind of talked about this. I actually had to talk with Wayne from ASG, and he was kind of talking about roster sizes and paying guys and what you need here and there. It's definitely good to have some backup position spots for sure in case of injury. As Kitty Kevin keeps telling us, he's like, we got to have 10 guys because 3 of you guys are over 40.
Yes.
So you guys are bound to break one of these times.
I mean, hopefully not, but I mean, yeah, I mean, 100%.
Hopefully not. I mean, Alex FRAIGE is literally a race car in the red. You know what I mean? He's firing at 4,500 RPMs, 7,500 RPMs.
Well, maybe you have to get him in here on a split cam in a little bit.
Yeah, I like that. Now, Fran, I do want to backtrack just a little bit on that whole Mike McGowan kind of mix up there. Yeah. So you're an upper echelon assistant coach / pit manager, right? I put Vic's obviously number 1. Okay.
I would say Fran's up there as elite. He's like top.
I think
top 2 in the world.
Elite. You can kind of define that however you like.
Yeah.
And you took a big hit there, not knowing the roster of the team. If that were Vic sitting in your seat, he wouldn't be like that one guy in Mikey something. I forget what his name. He's been playing with us for a year. He's really good. Yeah. So whatever team you go to next.
Know their names.
I know this because I'm coaching teams. I got Narcos this season and I got Omega this season, and I'm on their APPA looking at them because like sometimes when it's my first event with them at the D4 level at the last WCPPL we won, but it took me a minute to get everybody's names.
That was crazy. I forgot about that.
I mean, it's pretty easy with the Ironman. We like to normally kid works and dummy. So we normally hey yo kid or hey yo dummy. That always works.
I mean, that started with even Paxton.
Yeah,
he didn't know my name
that's where I learned it.
Until the third event I played with the Ironman.
Yeah. Seems like it's a pretty good winning formula you guys got there.
Yeah.
Well, Skinny's in here.
Oh no.
Skinny's in here. Shout out to Matt Rao. He's in here.
Hey Skinny, let us know we're doing trivia tonight.
Playing the WCPPLs. What's that?
I want to know if we're doing trivia with Skinny tonight.
Is trivia tonight?
Yeah. At Regal Seagull.
Don't act like you're...
Wait, the one down here? Is Regal Seagull down here?
No, Regal Seagull's up there.
There was... I'm thinking of
What's
the Regal
Damien saying?
Beagle.
What are you saying, Dave?
Kyle. I was like, don't act like.
Oh.
And trivia's Wednesday night, guys.
I don't
No.
I don't
Okay.
go to trivia all the time, so yeah, like how do I am supposed to remember the
Trivia is Tuesdays at Regal Seagull and La Pina on
Beagle.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Regal Beagle. You guys.
Oh yeah, he said it's Regal Beagle.
Yeah, we can get Skinny Kevin in here to talk about a little bit too, if we want. I know that he's in the chat. He might be at work at Die, so maybe that's a little bit of a tricky
Oh shit.
conundrum in there. So Fran, who on the roster would you have kept? Who do you think that all the cuts are good? Do you think you would have cut anybody else? If you were the GM in charge of Ironman, and it's the rebuilding season coming into 2024, and you had to make, how would you have gone about this?
Would you cut anybody that's on the Ironman in this room?
I
Oh.
You're the only one that's in this room. Oh, Damien. Hi, Damien. Would I have cut? No, I mean, Die is absolutely correct on just like I would have done what they did, which is just cut pretty much everybody, kept 3 or 4 guys, and then just gone after some other guys. I mean, their pickups from Rebo were awesome. I mean, both those guys, Sense and Omara.
Yeah.
They're awesome players. Obviously, Nick would have been a guy I would have kept, with no question.
Yeah.
No question there. But
That was an odd one.
yeah, and then just backfilled with whatever was out on the market as they are now. But yeah, definitely restructure. But
Yeah,
it would have been big moves. You have to. I mean, I think we ended up 19th again, and that's horrible. You can't do it that way.
Now, how did everything go about? Like, what's the process? Because here, let me just walk you through how it works on Dynasty. Because basically, if Yosh Rao calls you, I think Yosh has called me once the last 2 years, and it was trouble one time. If the phone call rings and it's Yosh's name on there, and it's kind of like in the off season, it's probably bad news. Right?
He's a nice guy.
I know. That's why he's like, he cuts it. He just gives it to you straight, man. He just says, it's just not working out the way it is. So, and Dynasty actually doesn't really have a history of letting guys go, to be completely honest.
Yeah, you guys have a history of stealing the good guys.
Well, we just, when someone we don't steal. We play tactical defense, Fran. Tactical defense. So when somebody steals a guy from us, we're not trying to change anything. We just won 18 tournaments in a row. Like but if someone comes in here and it's Impact's fault that level up. Impact stole Mikey from us, and then we had to get somebody, and so we kind of put a short list together. The first guy we asked, Ouya, he's on the team. A great pickup, in my opinion. So if anybody
100%.
in the SoCal area, the end of this month, we're gonna have practice against the Ironmen.
We'll be there.
Aftermath. That's right. Yeah, Aftermath. Who you're gonna be there?
Yeah, we'll be there.
You and Nikki?
Me and Nikki and Bastards and some other guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're all going to be out there playing some paintball, having some fun. It's kind of like shaking the rust off a little bit. But yeah, like we only go after guys. So I think actually, there was a conversation with Rusty at one point in time when we transitioned from player to coach. But other than that, we don't really cut many players. We have cut like 1 or 2 guys.
You guys cut me.
Yeah, you guys got rid of
I
Kyle.
went to Diesel. I think that's what happened.
Well, it's hard to
That's
live
how I remember it in my mind.
It's hard to live off one gun for all year,
I know, but you're living off the memories, Fran. And you got to think of this:
trophies.
It's an
Memories and trophies.
Yeah, Kyle's got 40 Diesel jerseys that he can't sell. If he was on Dynasty, not getting paid 1 gun, he would have sold all 40 of those jerseys and then been buying more jerseys from JT, because that's how the operation works, because people want to buy jerseys from winning teams. Fran, I'm sure the one Ironman jersey you have might still be up for sale. I don't know.
No, I've moved quite a bit, actually. You'd be surprised how many people want a semi-pro jersey.
Can you can you say your last name, and then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a okay. So what's your last name, Fran?
Turrubiartes.
Okay.
I feel like
Go
you
ahead.
exaggerated a little
No,
bit.
well, I mean, you got to roll the R's. I mean, I can say it like a white guy and just be Turrubiartes.
I had to PayPal Fran a bunch, and I still couldn't figure out how to do it. That's why your payments were.
Did you get rid of your Instagram? I was looking to tag you today.
Instagram's still there. That's
got
that's my
shadow
personal
banned.
one now. What was that, Ryan?
The first person that can spell Fran's last name is going to win a prize, a courtesy of Gen X Global. Tonight, Arfon and Gen X Global has been hooking us up with show sponsorships and pod caddies and all sorts of prizes for everybody. They also hooked you up, Fran. I told you to get a hold of them when you're on the Ironman.
Hey.
Because you need to get pods.
No, 100%. They're awesome pods.
Nobody's gonna spell it right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That might be right. Is J Tuck right?
Oh, should I look?
Yeah, watch here.
No.
I like Jay Shad though.
Oh, wait up. Turrubiartes. Yes. Jay Tucker, 25 at work. Got it.
Dude,
Yeah.
nice. He must have got that from okay, Jay Tucker, 25 at work. All right, Jay Tucker,
Let's talk moves.
25. Let's talk moves. All right, Mark Henry, what do you got, baby?
Does he also get one of your guns back here too? This one?
Yeah, you want to check that out? That's one of my guns. Yeah.
We can give it to Jay Tucker.
No, I'm giving that to Jay Tucker.
How about the cocker over there?
You want what?
The cocker, the auto cocker.
You got you.
Yeah, I even got Fran to laugh on that one. He
What'd
was
he
a
say?
little bit.
He said, "What do you want?" He said the
He
cocker.
doesn't laugh.
You
He
did.
heard
yeah.
it. He heard it. Don't pretend like you didn't hear it.
No, I didn't, but no, that's a good one.
Look at him. He doesn't, yeah, if it's someone else that told that joke, he'd be laughing right now. But it's you.
No, I'm not allowed to laugh because well, during the Christmas party at Die, I passed out because I laughed so hard and I busted all my grill. So.
Oh, so they had to get rid of you because they couldn't.
No.
Keep you
Well, yeah,
payroll,
maybe
so-
they sensed a lawsuit was coming or something. Who knows?
Yeah. They couldn't afford the workers' comp.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple of moves here. This off-season moves that we got in the books. A couple teams got a little bit better. A couple teams got a little bit worse. How do you feel PB Fit and Blast Camp are going to do this season?
Me? I think they're gonna do good, especially Pete. I mean, one thing that I told Chris Williams before World Cup, I thought we were safe for this last year. But the thing is, this year, at the time, I told him, the following years, actually, that's where it's going to be tough because you're going to have Fit coming up, and Fit's solid. I mean, they've been there already, and I mean, they're just a really good fucking team. The other, Blast Camp, I really didn't know too much about them, but we did practice them before World Cup over in Las Vegas, and, I mean, they took it to us, pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about 19th place Ironman, so let's not boost those
now,
guys.
I mean, it's a new year, new roster. They got Damien and Kyle over there. So good Dorito side, Snake. We'll see.
Well, it's absolutely unequivocal that Ironman definitely got better than they were last year, just with the additions that they had.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say they're about the same, to be honest. I mean, last year, we had good players. They just didn't play.
Do you think that? Because I was
what was
wondering
it?
about this, that there's just like too many outside coaches and influence.
That's been kind of pushed around. Now, I mean, honestly, I don't think that was a factor last year. I know my role. I'm the pit guy. I clean up the pits. I fill pods. I make sure we got the staff. I know my role. I do my job.
And you're great for morale boosting.
Yeah. Nikki does her job. So, I mean, our personalities are pretty solid as far as, like, we know our role, and we don't try to go outside of it. If people ask, for advice, we always, I know Nikki would always direct them right to the coach. Or Nikki, if Nikki had an idea, she would run it through the coaches so they can run it down to the players. So as far as like having too many, chiefs and not enough soldiers, we had way too many soldiers. And I mean, I think we were fine with the chiefs.
Yeah.
So you're thinking Blast Camp, you're thinking Fit.
Yeah.
How about Revo? What about Revo? So Revo just lost. They lost Rob, right?
Rob LS went over to Impact. Yep.
Yep, went to Impact. They picked up. Do you want to share this move alert? I mean, everybody knew it. We heard it the other day, but they got Clint Moore from the Lucky 15s.
Oh, yeah.
Which will help there.
Oh, yeah, let me set this up.
There's a possibility that I could see them picking up Axel even.
Right.
Axel Godin.
Axel's an asset to anybody. We know that.
Yeah.
That other snake kid was really good too. Times. Vergansi?
Yeah.
What was his last
Yeah,
name?
that kid's pretty good too.
He's pretty good, yeah.
So you got Revo, who's pretty much completely rebuilt at this point.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? Who do you think? Because you guys do a lot of scouting. You and Nikki's very good at the
We're always
tactics.
watching. I mean, Elliot Weaver, he played for us, what was that, 2 years ago for one event. I think Nick was injured, and we just wanted to bring in another guy just in case it got worse. And, dude, I mean, Elliot was solid then, and we wanted to keep him, but, it always comes down to finances. And, I mean, you guys saw what he did this last tournament. I mean, if there was a player that came out at World Cup, it was Elliot Weaver. He's a solid player. The rest of the team, I mean, we'll see. But, somewhere around 15th, I'd say.
Okay. Revo, you think Revo 15th. So where did you place the new Ironman team?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Come on.
He's salty right now. He doesn't want to give him credit yet.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously, it's like breaking up with that last girlfriend. You want her to get fat and uglier. That way, you were right.
That's a great analogy.
That's a great analogy. If they get fat or uglier in your analogous world, they are relegated. So I don't think they're going to get relegated. What do you think? You think you guys are going to get relegated?
No, I don't.
Yo, Tom, you think you guys are going to get relegated? Hell no.
Oh, no. Just wanted to make sure.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Okay.
Where did you find that picture of Clint? His home?
What?
That picture of Clint that you sent me? This one? You sent me that photo? That I put all the background stuff? That's at his home? In England?
No. Okay. Sorry, I didn't have the live feed put up. So this is Clint Moore enjoying a
cup of tea.
Cup of tea for sure. Yeah, the old English breakfast there at his house, some English, cottage.
What's he wearing?
There. What's he wearing?
That's like that was a Lucky 15's tracksuit.
It looks like a Star Wars, not Star Wars, a Star Trek suit.
Yeah, I mean, Franny, when was the last time you were in England? That's pretty much how they dress.
England? A couple of years, to be honest.
He looks like a soccer fan.
He looks like a soccer fan. He looks like a soccer fan. What do you think about the move of J-Rab to the Russians? I think we got a picture of J-Rab also.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple right here.
J-Rab to Russians. Obviously going to help. It should help him. I don't know. J-Rab did underperform last year, I think. Maybe I just have high expectations of him. Even though I really never talked to the kid, but I mean, obviously watched him a lot. There's a lot more that he can play a lot better than he has these last couple of years, to be honest. Yeah. I know he's had some injuries, actually, so I don't know if that's a factor. But
so how do you think the Russians are going to do then?
Aren't they having? I mean, I hear all these rumors that they're having visa issues and this and that. So I mean, that only one guy can play, and so they got to backfill with American players. I mean, if that's true,
that is not true. So I actually talked to because that's what we heard too. We heard it from a couple sources that they could only bring like one guy in here and there, and it sounds as though that's not the case, and they're going to be full team there.
Good.
That's a yeah.
Yeah, no, they should be doing really good with J-Rab added.
Mm-hmm.
They've been missing a guy.
Okay.
If
We're
J-
bringing in guys. Pull up some chairs, boys.
That looks like a real
Oh.
box.
It is a real
This
dog.
is a real dog.
Touch it. No, chill, for real.
Oh, it's fake. I was wondering why the eyes weren't blinking.
Grab some chairs. We got the whole squad in here now, guys.
Look
We
at
got the whole
that.
squad in here. So, okay, so we got Revo down, Ironman up, fit and blast camp. You think like 10th to 15th? Is that what you're thinking? Or you thinking
one of
like
those might surprise. I mean, I think if someone's going to surprise that, it will be
the whole squad?
fit. Fit,
Okay,
fit,
Fit's
fit.
gonna
I can see between 10 and 12. I mean, 10 and 15, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're trying to get everybody in here. Trying to get the whole. I don't know why I'm moving just this thing. The whole family. Yeah, that's right. Slow.
I'll pull this camera back a little bit too.
The whole family. Here we go. All right.
Oh, I
That's
think,
good.
I think
Good.
that one's going to
Let
be
me
fine.
see.
Mostly somewhere.
All right. Pull this one up so we can see the comments. So
Wow.
let's. You're in there. You're in there. You're in there. Okay. Let's see what other teams. We got Tom Guest here, long time, viewer, participants.
Yeah,
First
Tom.
time actually on the
Canadian.
show. Long time Canadian. I'm not gonna call you that. You got spaghetti on your face. It's okay. They can't see it. And we got Meter back there. Do you think how about did you guys pick anybody up? You guys leave anybody?
Yeah, they picked up Markowski. I mean, other than that.
We dropped him.
Oh, you dropped him.
Yeah, we picked him up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diesel picked him up.
Oh, really?
Diesel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fran. What do you want to give us a little outlook on how you felt Diesel performed this season, or do you think they're going to do better or worse?
Where'd they end up? Where'd you guys end up for the season?
I think third or second.
Third or second? Really?
Yeah, I think.
No, maybe with a 1 in front of
Yeah,
that.
with the one.
Okay,
With the one.
with a
front.
1, 12th or 13th. Dude, I mean, nothing. I mean, they have to do better. Bottom line. No more J-Rab. I hear they're going to cut a couple of guys or a guy here or there, as they should shrink that roster.
Who?
You guys.
Oh, that we're gonna cut more people?
Well, yeah. but
You heard that?
You're safe. Don't worry.
We already did all that. You're a little
So
behind.
this is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there's. Anyways, you guys. I mean, they'll definitely do a lot better now this year. They have to. I mean, Mouse, Kyle. I talked to Kyle about it a little bit. I mean, they just got to put the pieces together. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And we talked about that already.
So are you thinking? I'm going to put it. Is it up or a down?
Oh, it's up.
Okay, I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
What other teams do you feel like underperformed? What do you guys think? Who do you think, or had like a big
of the season.
yeah, like a rebalance or like a rebirth?
I mean-
Ironman, they can't do any worse.
How did X Factor do, Meter? Sorry, I really don't know.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Here's our J-Rap slideshow.
So this is J-Rab now contemplating his move from America to Russia.
He looks good.
He looks good. There he
He
is.
looks happy.
He does look
He's using a
happy.
cigarette.
I made these, and Ryan's like, "Why does he have so many dogs?" And I was like, yeah, "He likes dogs." I just put it. The AI just like went crazy with the dogs.
The dogs are sweet.
The
Where
dogs
did-
are cool. But
Where did you end up, Meter? Sorry. Where did you guys end up?
I think we ended up like 4th or 5th.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
I
performed.
mean, our 3rd year, we're getting the same place overall.
that's consistency, baby.
As what consistency is.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, wins will come, I'm sure, soon again.
Yeah. And then to answer the question of who we picked up this offseason, we picked up Matt Jackson, also known as Fuzzy. And so that really helps with what we were lacking in the last year. We were just really struggling to get like our back line figured out and have, the brains of the operation working together versus like separately and then not on, the same page. And that's kind of you need that harmony going to be a higher place than where we are.
Yeah, and he's a solid player. I mean,
And really looking forward to what we can do this season.
good.
Yeah, that'll help on that. But X Factor, we're not worried about. Not worried.
No,
about.
he's top 4.
Hey, tell me what do you think about Heat?
Heat. Hopefully they do better. Shit. I mean,
Why do you think they didn't do well?
why do? Honestly,
Who do you think the weak links were on the team?
they need a quarterback.
Okay.
They definitely need a guy back there that everybody believes in and listens to and got that voice.
Is that what Tyler is?
I mean, any of those guys can be it. Okay. I honestly, and I've heard this also. You know, I think he's being played out of position. I think he needs to go up. Needs to be more of a one. He's a killer.
Who?
Tyler.
Okay.
A one or a two up on that side, on the Dorito side.
A bunch of people have said in the comments too, like rumors of Todd leaving Heat.
Yeah.
We've heard something.
We've heard something. That was gonna be. You gotta click the juicy button right there when you jump that one.
Isn't there a horn or something too?
Juicy.
There's a horn. There's a.
Where's that button?
You gotta push the equal sign on the keyboard when you have OBS selected, and you can get. Oh yeah, juicy. You gotta move that.
Yeah,
Juicy.
I figured it the same
You're
way.
on it. You're on it. You know what you're doing. You're on it. Yeah, you have a question? Okay, go ahead.
Air horn.
Uh-oh. We're taking care of Rose, okay, Sloan?
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Todd. Paintball Nerd said Todd is leaving Heat to restart Avalanche.
What is where they're gonna play?
Avalanche. Yeah. Ed Foreman, Rocky, and.
Are they ICPL or what are they doing?
Yeah, ICPL. I brought up something. Brian Fowl from old Avalanche player, legend, hero actually. Yeah. In a lot of cases, he messaged me the other day, and he's like, "Do you want a piece of paper?" I know. I was gonna give her one. Thought you wanted to take some notes. See the mic. He messaged me and it was like, "Man, that was nice. That was candid of you guys to mention how much you guys spent on dinner." He goes, Chris was in charge of the books back when we were at Miami Effect, and pretty much every single meal was $10,000.
Damn.
Jeez.
When you got it. Yeah, when you got it. Why not? You have to sit right there. Good dog. So, Todd, uncertain. Maybe there's a new coach in town. Oh my gosh, are you going to coach Heat?
Is that what you have been telling us?
Is Nikki going to coach Heat?
I have no clue. No, actually, the whole Todd thing, I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, he's obviously a good friend, and but yeah, I haven't heard anything. Hopefully, it's not true. You know, he's a good coach.
Well, you know, he might also be focusing on, you know, helping to run the parks. I think he's going to be helping with Giant San Diego. He's doing a lot of work with SC Village. So it could be something that, you know, and I don't know. I haven't talked to Todd. I literally heard that just now. What's your secret? Tell everybody.
What's that? Somebody was asking too. Let's Talk Paintball. Is he left again?
Yeah. So Let's Talk Paintball has moved away from being the NXL media representative. So there's nobody currently a media person for
So
NXL.
do you want to do that?
What's a let's talk? I don't even know what it is.
Did anybody else?
The guy Vince from Let's Talk Paintball.
I have no clue who he is.
Hey, did anybody see anything about Vince on Let's Talk Paintball posting those two stories?
Okay.
He's like something about like it was only a matter of time, and then he wrote like "done" or "peace" in the second story.
It was like a cryptic message or something.
Yeah, it is.
Allegedly he got a promotion at work, which is going to take away his ability to move. But we've got somebody already. Tom does it. He's the guy.
Yeah.
He could be the
Well,
guy.
Fran said he could do it too.
Me and Tom. There we go.
Fran,
Let's go, Tom.
Fran doesn't strike me as somebody who's really savvy with technology and stuff.
Well, that's what Tom's gonna do.
Fran will do the talking.
Yeah, I do the
He'll
talking.
do the interviewing.
He'll be my Kyle. Oh, wait a minute. It's the other way around.
Yeah, other way around.
So you do watch the show a lot then.
Well, no, I just see Kyle over here on this corner like this a lot.
I'm handling the computer stuff.
And I don't understand how Damien fits back here. This thing is tiny.
We're not all as big as you though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been hitting the gym.
You've been bulking this off season.
Yeah, hitting the gym a lot. You're right.
Yeah. Bulking on burritos and Modelo's.
And Modelo's.
You're like, damn, this place is so small. we need more space in here. I'm like, well, 3 normal human, athletic human beings can fit in there.
Yeah. I'm more of a heavyweight kind of athletic
Yeah,
person.
but semi-pro. But when you bring a semi-pro player in there, you never know. It's like sometimes they can't.
100%.
The space. So, what do you think? What would you say, Fran? So, say you've got $5 million,
Okay.
and there's a pro spot open for sale.
Yeah.
Are you buying it?
Fuck no. I'm out of
Why
here.
not?
I'm out of here.
Where are you gonna go?
No, Vegas. I'll disappear for at least a year and a half.
In Vegas?
Yes.
Jesus.
A month and a half?
A year and a half.
A year and a half in Vegas? God damn! Imagine that.
No, would I take a pro spot?
Imagine that.
I really don't want to be an owner. I don't want to be a pro coach. You know, I like what I do, which is, you know, get left alone just to do the little stuff that I did for the last few years there. I love coaching divisional. It's different, obviously a different kind of environment. I feel like I have more of an impact there than I would in a pro.
Do you think it's a good investment?
What would being a pro team or playing divisional or coaching divisional?
Well, I don't know what your investment is in coaching divisional, but buying a pro team is, I think, what the
Oh,
topic was.
No, I mean we all know there's no money unless you're Ryan Greenspan or Marcelo. That's about it. Well, no, I mean now we do have those teams that actually give that pay a decent salary. 2-3 teams there that pay their players decent. So it's a good hobby.
And do you think that was maybe a problem for the Ironmen back in the last couple of seasons? Is they just didn't really have they just didn't want to put a big budget in to pay a lot of their guys, and now they're kind of spending a little bit more by flying getting some more talent? Yeah?
I mean, last year, I think we had more local guys or closer guys last year than we do this year.
I know, but I think that's what I'm saying is the investment in wanting to win is the investment that's worth it, right?
Yeah,
if you're pro team, you're going to spend a little bit. You may as well spend a little bit more or a significant amount more to have a better chance at winning, which is why I think that the Ironmen are going to do much better this year.
Okay.
Okay.
They're definitely putting in more emphasis on getting better players this year. I think I listened to one of Shane's show where they're just Billy built the team basically with the players, and he's going to coach it, and they don't want to be a floor mat to everybody else, which is great. I mean, that's fucking if you're a professional paintball player, that's a team that you want to play for because they're going to invest in building a solid team and keeping a solid team. So, yeah.
Okay.
Some other news. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, are there any pickups on the Ironman that you disagree with?
That I disagree with?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not my spot, not my place to disagree with who they pick up.
Dude, what are you talking about? If you're watching a football game, you're probably going to be like, oh my God, they picked up that guy. He sucks.
Yeah, but don't forget.
Everybody's a micromanaging GM in their own pocket.
Yeah, but don't forget that they're my fat, ugly girlfriend now. So.
So see. You hear that? Have you ever looked at Tom's jawline?
Tom's a beautiful man. I know that. Okay. Tom is not an ugly guy. I'm saying the Ironman as a entity, I guess. Yeah. No, yeah, Tom's a beautiful guy.
Tom, right?
What's that?
Yeah, you date Tom.
If I swung that way, yes, but no.
There we go.
No, look at Meter. Look.
Yeah, you got some good-looking gentlemen over in that room in the cabin.
Yeah. If Tom needed citizenship, he knows who to call.
Not me, because I don't even have citizenship. Tom.
Yeah.
Call Nikki, I guess.
I didn't want to go down that road. Tom, how do you feel about the outlook of the team? What do you think about the move from X Factor to where you're at now? And how are you excited? Are you not excited? I'm hoping you're excited.
No, I'm super excited. A lot of the guys on the team know each other relatively well from just being around the league, or like I've played with Scott, Mitch, Steven, Henry. I'm not sure if they've played with one another, but yeah, everyone knows each other. Vibes are good. It's just a new thing, and new things are always exciting. So yeah, I think we got a sweet team, and I'm looking forward to our practice in like 2 weeks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun.
Do you ever get does he get fired up on the field? Does he get excited?
He's pretty controlled.
Yeah.
He's a controlled guy. He
Dude,
gets fired up in his own way, but
do you ever get mad at people?
It depends.
It's not really in your nature.
I feel like with X Factor, like I love all the guys, but like I didn't know them so well. Whereas in the past, I played with the same dudes for like years and years. It's a little bit
easier.
It's definitely easier. Right?
Yeah.
Like it kind of feels out of line at times when you don't know people super well.
mm-hmm.
So I feel like other people might answer that question a little bit differently. Other people I played with in the past. But
Okay.
I don't know. I'm passionate.
Yeah. All right. Fran.
Yeah.
When you were let go from the Ironman, how were you notified? We never got back to that.
Oh.
Email? The fax?
Well, they hired Nikki to let me go.
HR.
She's HR
They hired
consultant.
Nikki to let you go,
Yeah.
and they let Nikki go.
No, no. I mean, those guys, love those guys. I mean, Chris Williams and awesome. Devin's awesome. Dave.
Chris runs Dye essentially. Is he on a day-to-day operations with Ironman?
Yeah. No, he's the GM. He really. One cool thing about Dye and Ironman is like Dave gives full control to the coaches. You know, like I said earlier, Billy built the team with the players. Shane's going to coach it, but from here on out, I mean, I know that Dave will stay out of it and Billy will stay out of it. Just like they did.
Billy's not involved in the team.
As far as I know, for the rest of the season, no, he's not. He built the team, but what's that?
He's involved in building the current team, though.
Yes.
Okay. So he's involved in the current iteration of this roster.
That's it. Yes.
Was Shane? But so you'd say like him, Paxton, and Shane.
No, I would say it's going to be Paxton and Shane.
Yeah, I know, but I mean to get to the point where everybody's at right now, like where the team is now, essentially.
I'd say you wouldn't see Billy anymore doing anything from here on out.
You got that.
Yeah.
Billy took the lead on building this team, and then he's going to leave the reins to Shane and Paxton.
Yeah. So now it's just Shane and Pax. And Dave, obviously, you know, he's very passionate and loves it. You know, I mean, can't say enough about Dave. He loves paintball. He loves the Ironman. He wants Ironman to always do good. And you know, he'll stay out of it. If he'll have words, it'll be with just Shane. So I mean, that's one awesome thing that he just, you know, with when Nikki was in charge, same thing. That's when we brought Shane in because, you know, Dave, you know, hit us up. Hey, we need kind of a guy that can help us out and be more of a player coach or player motivator kind of a guy. And, you know, we're like, yeah, that's we were missing that when Nikki was in charge. When Todd was around, same thing, or not same thing. Well, same thing as far as, you know, Todd ran the show. Whatever Todd wanted, you know, Todd got for the most part. So that is one great thing about Dye and the Ironman, that they do hand everything over to the coaches.
So who do you think's going to take your job?
Doug Fujimoto.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Why did that happen?
I mean, obviously he's not. No one's as equipped. What were you saying, Kyle?
Like what? Like was there any reasoning behind it?
behind what?
Like
letting you go.
Like I don't know. I'm having trouble like wrapping my mind around like I don't know how much you want to disclose, but like were you getting earning income from it? Were you kind of doing it just like?
I mean, Di took care of us. But when I talked to Nikki about maybe coming on this show, you know, she's all, you know, we're not the type of people that like to go out there and talk a lot of shit about, you know, other people. We're not. Now, off air.
Make it clear, that's not why we're having you on the show.
I know. But off air, if you guys want to have a discussion on what happened last year, I 100% will tell you guys what happened and what was the problem. But that's off the record kind of a stuff. But that's my opinion too. Okay, like I said earlier, you know, Billy is doing what he thinks is right. Dave's doing what he thinks is right. Shane did what he thought was right last year, and is going to do what he thinks is right this year, just like any of us would.
Okay. Do you agree with those moves?
Me personally, no.
Well, I'm not asking when I say
What
you.
would Fran do?
What would, like, yeah.
Oh,
no.
no.
You would do an overall. You agree
Okay.
that there should have been an overall of some sort.
Yeah.
Obviously, being very politically correct with it.
Who would he pick?
But what would you? I mean, do you agree with? He obviously doesn't agree with everything, but you know,
I would have picked up Meter, Tom Guest, Sense, Ryan Greenspan, Kyle Spicka.
did you would have me on your team?
Yeah. You-
Thanks,
I-
man.
Yeah, thanks, Fran. Thanks, Fran.
No, I know.
He didn't pick it yet.
I would.
Oh, Damien, where are you at, Damien? You're not in the stream.
Oh,
That's
he
why.
can't see you. He can't see you. David's standing.
There you are.
You know what's good though? I'm glad that when you thought I wasn't present, is when you said the truth.
Oh.
That's his shoulder right here. You might have to jump over here on the side.
There. I mean, we got starting five right here.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a pretty good mock.
I mean, we definitely handled the mountain well.
Yeah.
Well, work in progress.
Yeah. Our ass cheeks handled the mountain.
Dude, everyone goes to the cabin for New Year, new team.
New year, new team. That's right. Yeah, every time we see the boat.
See
Did
that?
you get it?
Yeah, that's what that snap was.
Yeah, we're
That's
going
good.
to, it's the summit. It's the paintball summit. Yeah, give Fran a little tap.
No.
You want to-
No. It actually doesn't do anything, does it?
You gotta get hit skin.
You can put your hand on it if you want. It
Touch it,
doesn't.
Fran.
It's not bad.
It doesn't hurt. You gotta push the button.
The buttons push. Put your fingertips
Got
on.
nothing.
It. Oh yeah, maybe it's.
Your thing's
Try
broken,
this
bro.
side. Oh, I guess it only. Oh, maybe it's on the inside part.
Is the light on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch him in the arm. Touch him in the forehead.
Ah.
There you go.
No. I just heard it pop, but it didn't do anything.
No, it has like a guard on it.
I mean, they caught Damien every time.
Yeah, that's
That
ridiculous.
was hurt.
Yeah. Well, I got you an upgrade. I don't know if Kyle told you.
You got the
Electron charge or something.
what do you
Go
guys?
check it out.
Where's the camera?
It's right here. He got a bug. He brought a full-on bug.
That's nice. That's a good one.
It's
We should
kryptonite
just
in
figure
there.
out a way to get rid of all of those things. The mosquitoes in general.
I thought you guys were actually in a studio, but
No, it's a studio. A studio is what you make it, pal.
yeah, I agree.
This is the Doghouse Studios.
I hear ya.
Studio. So we've got a lot of comments. You know, people are letting everybody know that Fran's irreplaceable. Obviously, big L for the Ironman. What would you say? Matthew says, "What was your greatest accomplishment, and what did you incorporate
Oh yeah, right here.
that you hope the team will continue to do after your departure?" Please don't say lose.
No, getting fatter and uglier.
It's on the right track.
No, biggest accomplishment was obviously Las
Not getting
Vegas.
relegated.
No, Las Vegas. When we won that, and then the world ended because COVID hit. So I mean, we put a lot of there was a lot of pieces to be moved around that season, and we knew that A-Rod was the factor, and we went out and we got him, and it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Nick had a great event. That
Nick, so did
Who's your snake guy?
LJ.
It was LJ.
Parrish had a great one, and so did
Thomas Kim.
Yeah, Thomas Kim, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
they
Wow.
just had a stellar
You guys
performance.
had a great roster. Right?
Yeah, and Corey. Corey had a great, tournament there too. No, so yeah, that was the greatest accomplishment. Things that keep implementing. I mean, it's a whole new team. We'll see what they come up with. I mean, if they need a hand, I mean, I'm always down to help them out and like, hey, this is what you guys got to do.
There we go.
Wait,
Here comes the abused boyfriend.
Fran, are you still involved with
Coming
Dye?
back.
Am I still involved with Dye?
Yeah, like, are you still going to be involved with them?
I mean, okay, I never really answered your question, Ryan, earlier, how we got let go. Dave talked to us, and he saw, what do you guys want to do? You guys being me and Nikki. I told him what I wanted, and Nikki told him what she wanted, and it just came down to that it wasn't going to work out, which is okay. But he offered to, keep on supporting both of us with whatever we do here in the future. So if that's sponsoring another team, helping out with however they can, they say family. I've never liked that saying, that we're part of the family. They're great friends, and if they ever need any help, I'm here for them. And it seems like the relationship's mutual.
Just off, I know this is kind of a candid question, but what were you asking for? What is so off of the scale of possibility?
You wanted a 50K a year.
Yeah, I know what they're giving the new guy.
He wanted the Supermax. He's like, well, I heard Mouse is asking for 90, so I could maybe do 75.
And just give me a new pair of IR3s. What are you doing?
SpaceX.
Starlink. Upload to my car.
I know what the guys are getting, and I told them
on the Speak and Span show.
I know what the guys are getting, and I just told them $1 more, just like Dolly does, just $1 more, and it was too much. Yeah, next time.
Next time, yeah, we'll get them next time. It does sound like already that the steps of denial and acceptance have we've gone leaps and bounds already, because our girlfriend that we wish is going to be fat and ugly, you already know it. Not going to be fat and ugly after you looked at Tom.
The amount of growth in an hour is crazy.
You look at Damien.
Hey, Tom's a great player. I remember when he was out there with.
All right, well, if you want me back, I'm here for you.
No, that goes to that's only for Chris Williamson, Devin, and Dave Youngblood.
Yeah, you never go back.
Yeah. No, they're good. They're good friends.
Well, Fran, we've got a couple of. I don't know. Do you have a resume? Do you need we got a resume builder that we can fill up. Kyle's created a couple of off-season unemployed Fran images that I feel like.
Oh no!
I feel like we should share with everybody, because there's a lot of players out here there's a lot of pro players out here that need to see your potential, and
all right.
A couple of them are kind of concerning. Some of them I don't really want to see you end up this way.
Yeah, they're all AI generated, so it's nothing. This is just what's.
Yeah.
You type in.
Is that up right now?
Type in Fran.
Not yet.
No, not
needs
that one.
No, you don't get to choose. You don't get to choose what's up.
Yeah, everything. It's
a choose your path.
And there's more. There's some other surprise ones in here too that I'll talk about as they show up. So we could just make this a little bit bigger.
Let's go and throw. We definitely should have put Modelo in there as a
prompt.
It's my sponsor, bro.
Yeah, we didn't think about that.
All right, let's go. Let's see what we got.
So,
that's a Rob Velez incomplete.
He's still involved to die. He's gonna go.
So
this is definitely not you, Fran. Just to make sure that.
No, that's me. That's definitely.
No, this one now. Hey, there's a delay. No, there's a delay.
Wait. Time out. Hold on. Go back.
Right.
Go back.
No, we're just at. Well, are you gonna take a picture?
No. I want to show you a picture.
Okay.
And I'll prove to you that it is.
All right. So there you are, Fran. I can see you. Mm-hmm. I think that might be.
Okay, go back to that first one.
Hold on. No, it's a slideshow.
All purpose.
Okay. Well,
I can bring it back up.
Kyle, we have a slight delay on our side that we can't see what's scrolling through on OB. You're gonna have to narrate through everything.
Yeah.
Well, so far they all look great. Don't know what you're talking about there.
That's another Rob Velez one. That's coming up here. There's Fran. A younger version of Fran, maybe like 10 years ago. What do you want to see?
Yep, that's it right there. Nope, get rid of that one.
It's like a nice looking mop/broom made of feathers.
You guys are dicks.
There he is. That's the Fran. That's rock bottom Fran.
That was it.
I like this
Santa's
one.
versus Grinches.
It's like you have a what's that type of dog on your back? Those little small dogs. There's another J-Rab one.
Wow.
J-Rab with the dog.
I mean, there's just like small hints of I don't think they're that good.
Your future?
No, these guys. All these other guys here.
There's
His
Clint.
dogs just everywhere. Yeah, Yarber had like chickens everywhere.
That's suiting.
Oh, Tiger Woods. I don't know if you heard he left Nike. He signed a Tiger Wear.
Tiger to Tiger
Nice.
wear, yeah.
Cost us a couple, like 600 million.
Yeah, that's me again.
Yeah, that's you. Little
Um,
torch. Nice sombrero though.
Yeah.
I think this one's my favorite. This
Is that a
last
harpoon?
one.
Do I got a harpoon? Or
I don't
something?
know what that tool is. I mean,
No,
you would
none
know
of
better
these
than
are-
me.
I'm probably gonna go.
You have all your tools in your back though.
Okay.
all your tools.
Here's another J-Rob with the dog sticking out of his shoulder.
He's got a jacket that holds both of them.
Yeah.
I don't know where your vape pen is though, Fran. I'm sorry we didn't.
I
get that vape pen.
typed that in. It didn't.
there's
Maybe
smoke in
that's.
the back.
Oh wait, I typed in large vape pen. So maybe those big things that he's holding are the large vape pens.
Hmm.
Those are the demands he asked for Di.
Yeah,
That one that just showed actually it showed he has two hands.
Clean underwear 3 times a day, and I need to be on the Spicka Span show. Can you help me out?
Done.
Damn. Yeah, I can buy any of these things.
That's a good one, Fran. Right there.
Sorry.
You're about to conquer. You're about to conquer your next.
Endeavor, whatever that is.
No, it would be like.
That one's like kind of like a little Amish vibe to it.
I don't feel like any of these really look like me.
Well, they can, I'll work on it because we're gonna
It
repost
looks like
these
a-
on the.
Yeah, Fran. Some of them do look like you.
But, okay. It looks like I need a fat, ugly girlfriend in all those.
No,
Oh,
you can have-
we know a team.
you can have not-fat girlfriend.
Yeah, you can choose what you want, Fran.
No, no shame, no shame.
And the size of the vape.
Yeah, as long as your vape is big and filled with juice.
The bigger the vape,
Bigger the vape,
the
more
more
the love.
say
The
more.
more the love.
It is cold these days, so those girls come in handy.
Oh my god, dude. This thing still? You're still doing it?
We're not live.
Okay, good. I was about to say, man. The Iron Man, give me a break.
Sorry.
That's why we're
Fran
here.
got cut.
Huh?
Fran got cut.
I got cut?
No, yeah, you got cut. Did Yosh call you?
Shit.
He's in the other room and he just
Finally,
called you and
finally,
said,
it's happened.
Hey, Al.
What?
Pack your women's skis and get out here, dude. We're getting dumped on. Look at this. We got the whole crew here.
Are you guys skiing? Oh, Tom Guest.
Yeah.
We're just putting some of Tom's photos in the magazine.
Oh, dude, I was hoping that's what that late night tech.
Hey,
Yeah. Dude, you look fantastic. But you're on the Iron Man now. It's a disaster.
Oh. How's the magazine coming along?
Dude, we're crushing it right now. Look.
Working.
Working, baby. I got the pros in town.
Oh, that's
Pros.
alright.
We got a magazine coming out?
Dude, it's coming out.
That's awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dig out my women's skis right now. Actually, they're behind a pile of boxes.
Dude,
on.
pack up. Let's go. We got plenty of ski gear here.
I bought my
And
ticket. I bought my
space.
ticket. I bought my ticket today.
You did?
Yeah. Is there still time to get in shape?
Yeah,
We have a gym here.
Yeah, there's a gym downstairs.
I'm not coming there. I'm going to Montana.
I know that. I'm going. Yeah, I know. It's negative 21 degrees there this weekend. I don't know how to quantify that exactly and what kind of gear to wear, but how does that work?
I know. There they are. They're purple.
Does anybody know how to survive a ski trip at negative 20?
You just fall?
Am I on the phone to pick them up?
I'm made of wolf. I mean, look at that.
I don't have clothes to keep me warm at that temperature.
I know. I thought I did. It's in the single digits out here right now. And
Is it really?
Yeah. It was -5 this morning or yesterday morning when we left the house.
The only way to keep warm in that type of weather is to cut open a tauntaun and crawl inside.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
My God. Well, it's good to see that you guys are still friends.
Yeah.
That's what I like, man. Back in the day when people quit the team, you just weren't friends anymore.
It's complicated.
There's a guest house outside, but they're still staying at the same time. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I will bring these.
Which skis did you ride on the heli trip?
I just got ones from there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, I brought my own, but they had way fucking better ones, way burlier ones. But these are good. I mean, even though they're the women's skis, they I got him on a deal.
It's all about the frame, you know.
I mean, honestly, what's the difference? Like, you know, I'm petite.
Exactly.
Why don't you just pick up a pair of like legitimate Fat Boy skis?
Lazar, what do you mean? Dude, I go powder skiing once every 2 years. Why do I need own powder skis?
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't even.
Why are we doing this? This is
try
really
it.
killing it. That was a great segue. That was a great segue into I'm bored. Should I spend money?
Yeah.
Brought to you by Damien and Meter here.
It's like, why does Damien need a good paintball gun? He gets shot off the break most of the time anyway. Just kidding.
He doesn't need a good paintball gun. He just got a DM.
Yeah. Dude, congratulations, Damien, on your move there. It's fucking sellout. I'll tell you this. Damien sent me this super sweet message, and I was like, man, that's really nice. And then I was like, it was out of the blue, kind of, but it was his farewell message. I'm too tone deaf to realize what was going on.
Oh, you didn't fully read it all?
Yeah, hold on. I'll read it. It's really sweet. Hold on.
Here we go.
Officer Bubble Bath taking his talents to Los Angeles. Merry Christmas, you beautiful creature. Thank you for all the opportunities you gave me the last 2 years. I plan on coming back.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll make sure to bunker Ryan for you. All right, that's the deal.
I don't think you meant to have that ready.
We can plan it out during a point and set it up. Oh yeah, baby. I'm open to suggestions. Oh man,
That's good.
I love you. You're one of my favorite all time, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back. I already hate it here. Yeah, please don't read this in public.
Damn, Damien.
Hey, where were you at? Where were you at when that dude jumped over and tried to attack that judge?
That actually happened.
Where were you at, bro? She needed you.
I know, dude.
Did you see when he went back into court? They had him full Bane, mittens, everything.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what do? You almost feel bad for the guy.
Hold on, did you see his side of the thing? He was explaining how like he shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
Or like there was the video of him jumping it, but then there was a full video of him explaining to the judge like, "Hey, I've really turned my life around. I have like no ill will to anybody, and I'm really working on my anger issues." And la da 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 da. She's like,
"Fuck it,
he's like, "Fuck you."
Dude, yeah.
There was so many funny memes too. That like, put this guy in the NFL.
There we go. Yeah, that was good.
So are you guys you're just hanging in the cabin right now?
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's 6:30 at 6:20 at night.
It's 6 degrees.
Oh shit, they're an
Yeah,
hour
we're
ahead.
training. It's gonna be like 6 to 8 inches tonight.
And so that's the thing. Fran's no longer with the Ironman.
Yeah, he got cut. He got let go.
They cut Nikki too.
They got him and Nikki, and then the rest of the team, pretty much.
Oh well.
Hey, they got Damien
Shane's
and
still on the team.
Guess though.
Who?
Shane is still a coach.
Yeah.
And what about Mike Paxton?
And Paxton. Shannon Paxton, our coach.
Well, they love you. What do you want to do? They got Revo. They got Revo guys.
They got Revo guys. There's a chance that O'Mara may not stick with the team. He may go back to Revo.
Who's going?
Oh, really?
Dude, I hope he does, bro. I hope he does.
Has he signed?
I don't know. None of us have signed.
Signing alert.
You did?
Keep it down, bro. You're live.
You're totally live right now.
Oh,
we're live? Damn. Sorry, Damien. They told me I wasn't live. I wouldn't have said any of that.
Damn it, Alex! You didn't actually read that.
Dude, I love you, bro.
You didn't sign anything yet, Alex.
All I'm saying is Damien is just he's got a heart of gold. Any team is lucky to have him.
Dude, Damien's been here for within 2 hours, the two of these guys are already in cahoots. I'm already in the back seat, and they're already conspiring against me.
Dude, get Ryan out of there, bro.
They go like this. They go.
And they have reinforcements coming.
And
they got
they both start laughing. I'm like,
Ryan Brand.
Ryan's the worst. Ryan's the worst.
But they're about to double team him out there. They got Ryan Brand coming and Paxson.
Dude,
Mike
hey,
Paxson.
Kyle. Kyle,
Yeah.
you know where I went? My first stop of the new year?
Where?
Ryan's mom's house. I'm serious.
Did you?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's up at the Redwoods.
Dude, New Year's Day, straight to Ryan's mom to pick up some eggs. Look at this gem right here. Hold on. Look at this little gem.
That's Ryan?
Baby Ryan on the
Wow.
Wow.
fridge.
On the fridge.
Dude, legendary.
I saw Mark Henry said Harris bought ML Kings. Is that true?
Yeah, I have that written down here. Yeah, Harris decided that he just wanted to throw some money out the door and get kicked in the nuts. So
It's a good investment, I heard.
Great investment. Paintball teams are great.
Harris? Hussein?
Yeah, anything in
ML
paintball is
Kings?
basically a surefire way to make
Yeah,
money.
it's a gold mine.
Surefire way.
Oh, and
Anytime you pay for other players' entrance fees, you're winning. You're winning.
Gold mine.
Gold mine. You also get a lot back from the players. Like everybody's really gracious.
Yeah, great. A lot of gratitude.
They're
Loyal.
very like loyal, happy. They're there. Thank yous. Lots of thank yous.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. I know you put a lot into that team over the years, and Nikki too.
Yeah.
Especially with the paintball park and with Dye, and I know there was a lot of early mornings and late nights.
Yeah, no. Appreciate it.
Wait, what about a hypothetical situation? You guys pick Fran up, and then you have Fran and Vic. Is that like a funny marriage? Like who wears the pants in that marriage?
Super team.
Vic would, honestly.
Super team.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Vic's awesome. You guys know that. There can only be one guy. Okay.
Vic be like, why weren't you in this chant, Fran?
Yeah.
You're part of the team.
I was listening to how loud everyone was saying "team" during that chant. You were below the required decibel level.
I heard you guys are actually going to have your own Dynasty tape that he ropes off the whole pit with this year.
Yeah. We'll
That's sweet.
let you
custom
receive
Dynasty
it because
tape?
it won't be. You can just use it in the semi-pro.
I thought it was
I
Halloween.
heard Vic's gonna actually put collars on everyone at the event, and we're gonna have an electrified wire around our pit. So
That's a good move.
Yeah, the Dynasty guys are the only ones that don't have to wear the collars.
But do it in like fishing.
Dude, what do you have, Bordeaux over there? What is that?
Yeah, we can take you on. We can take you guys on a tour.
Yeah, you guys. Is that Bordeaux? Let me see that bottle.
You gotta come to see.
Yeah. We can't show you. Can't show you the wine cellar.
And I wanted to go this week, but I was magazine time.
Well, dude, come out here and I'll hand you the article, the Team USA. It's perfect. It's called Great American Paintball.
Well, I need to.
That's the name of the article.
I need it quickly because I know it's gonna have to be heavily edited.
And look at that. It's like up on that.
I'm not very happy.
Subliminally on this JT jersey over here.
It's also 1,600 words.
Yeah, that's good. That's a nice piece of.
I'm not happy.
Oh.
I didn't make a review in it, and it's just not as good as I want it to be.
3,600 letter or word count piece.
I really need to hammer down a couple more low blows at you and fit those into it.
Hey, here's a good.
What do you got? You got something for me?
Wait.
What was that?
You got something for me? A poem or a
haiku?
Haiku.
Oh, Damien's got a haiku for you. What's a haiku?
Actually, Damien, I want to talk to Damien and Dalton. Like, I think that's an interesting perspective of the law enforcement / paintball angle. Like, what do those guys? What does the law enforcement community think of paintball and vice versa? Sort of interesting, sort of.
That'd be cool. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually doing an interview with the sheriff's department next week about paintball.
Yeah. You've become like the San Diego Sheriff's Department model already, right, Damien?
Yeah, it's kind of like what's in the works right now.
They're like, you're too good. We can't risk your face getting ruined. You're a spokesman.
Yeah. In Calvin Klein's with handcuffs and a gun.
We'll get you a nice desk job.
Does anybody, Ryan, remember that thing I sent you that I saw on eBay? I want to figure out whose name this is.
No.
Yeah, remember that excessive jersey I saw that sold?
Oh yeah. I don't know who that is.
Let's see if maybe Alex or anybody knows.
What was the name?
He thought it was
Okay.
Hold on, let me find it. I gotta scroll back.
I don't even know where it is. Was it a link?
No, I think it was just a screenshot.
Yeah, not sure. It was someone's name that I hadn't heard of. But I'm also not very good with names. We talked about this earlier. There's that, every time you meet somebody, one name goes in, the other name drops out of your ear kind of thing. That's like how I feel every day.
So I was watching this thing on memory. I'm horrible with remembering people's names too. Mm-hmm. And I guess the way these people that compete in these crazy memory competitions is they create a story behind something.
You create you create a memory. It's called like a memory castle or like a building.
Yeah. So like I remembered, I tried it right after I watched this thing, and I was in the car listening to a song on the radio, and I still remember it was Bryan Adams because I remembered I made a story about Brian Cole holding like an atom, and I see that when I think of that.
Another way to do it is if you can do a rhyme with their name, which is why also songs are so easily memorable because you can kind of like if there's a jingle associated with it. So if you're like, Kyle likes to smile. Kyle with the smile. Okay, good, I got it.
Or Ryan the biatch.
Got MC Ryan over there.
Yeah.
Kyle likes to smile.
That's all I got.
Alex looked really phallic. It's like you
phallic.
Phallic Alex. Something like.
You want to hear something horrible? So I didn't know this, but Skinny alerted me to this today. So Harrison Fry is posting pictures from the jungle, and he's got a video of like a proboscis monkey, which is like one of those monkeys with a huge weird nose. And there's supposedly comments on the video from like people I don't even know. They're like ripping me, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is awful. I thought it was you guys, and then it would be funny, but it was like people I never even heard of. Anyway.
I didn't see that one.
Hey, Alex, I got a question for you, actually. How's the movie going? I thought it was going to drop a while back, but how's it going?
Yeah, those type of things, they just kind of go at their own pace. Like, whenever I do a project like that, I go, okay, it's probably going to take 2 or 3 times as long and cost 2 or 3 times as much money as you thought. So that's the direction we're going.
Dan Napoli just posted something saying November 2024 is going to be the potential release date.
Yeah, no, the movie should be done before then. Hopefully, we're going to have it done in the next 6 months, but we want to put it out at World Cup. But the other movie we're working on, the one with Meter in it, should come out before that. So yeah, I mean, Miko's they're both editing right now. So Miko's editing, and so is Dan. So this year we'll probably see both movies.
Right on. No, awesome.
Or the other way. Wait.
Let me put it this way: if we don't see both this year, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
We tried.
Okay, who? Do you know who this is, Alex?
Robin Brooke? No.
You see how much it sold for?
How much?
No. $550?
Yeah.
Robin Brooke, huh?
Robin?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I think they made a jersey off of.
That's what I was gonna say.
They made a jersey.
Yeah, it looks like that. I've never heard that name before.
I was just randomly looking at eBay and like pro jersey sales. There was it's in that best offer accepted, $550.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see here.
Anybody in the comments know who that is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Aftershock. How do you think Aftershock's going to be? We don't really know who they
Oh yeah, dude. But they have.
Are you an ad? Are there ads in this thing? Is everybody else getting ads? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're big time now, so.
Okay.
Dude, Aftershock, I mean, they could actually pull out a really good team, I think.
Who do they have now?
They got nobody.
They have all the guys in Ironman.
They got nobody. But they have like a solid, I'd say, 10 to 15 players that are coming out to try out for them. But on top of that, they got at least another 20 that are coming out. So we're talking, about 30, 40 players that are going to come out.
So
I feel
like there's a pretty good pool of players in that area.
100%. Yeah.
They're drawing from everywhere.
Yeah. I heard there's kids from
it's coast to coast,
space
trying out, and then the way Todd's going to do it is people practice at their own. You're given a lot of trust early on, but that's the way Todd operates. You listen to him, things will go well. If you don't listen to him, you're going to see your way out to somewhere else. You're not going to be around Todd or on his team. So he's going to allow trust these guys, whoever these chosen few are, and then he's going to go from there. We don't know who the coach is officially yet. We don't know if he's going to step in and be the coach owner or just be the owner GM. There's a lot of.
He could be a player.
I think for 3/4 of the season he's playing.
I would rely on. He's still got it. He's in better shape than he was when he played on chalk back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually have. I don't have high hopes, but I have. I'm hopeful that Aftershock will be resurrected by Todd because he has that ability, right? He can inspire people, and he also has that. That sort of killer instinct. Like he's not afraid to offend people. He's not afraid to make decisions. Like he's a true competitor, and also he's a businessman. So, I've got a massive amount of respect for Todd, and we played together with Todd and Meter, and I couldn't say enough about him. And I love that Aftershock is being resurrected. It's an all-time legendary paintball franchise. When that went away, there was even that we were competitors with them, there's sadness. They're oh man, that's a piece of paintball history that,
the oldest organization ending is felt regardless of who you are.
Yeah, so if nothing else, good on Todd for just bringing it back.
100%.
But what I thought was kind of interesting halfway through what you're talking about is, his ability, but we've seen the return of these guys who have intangible abilities to bind people together. You have Shane Pistana, you have Todd Adamson, who's come back again. He came back 2014, and he even played then. But what I'm trying to get at is we've had these guys who are absolutely leaders, inherently, but they haven't necessarily had the people to resonate with their leadership or maybe fill the roles that they're expected to fill. So I'm interested to see with both organizations or both individuals, when do they get their squad that resonates with their leadership style? Is that still enough to compete here? What's going to happen?
Yeah, and that's actually a really good point, and I think that this might have plagued the Ironman a little bit, and I think it also plagued Heat quite a bit.
Totally.
It's like a lot of people. Is because you have that buffer of the ability to motivate and bind players versus the tactical and statistical element of the game, which is something that Kevin is a just absolute dominator in.
Yeah,
Skinny Kevin.
Yeah,
in both of those things, because a lot of teams are a lot of players are motivated so much on the energy, right? And you're going with the flow so much, right? And if you tell me I can do it, I believe I can do it. But then there's the reality that sets in, and then when you have that, it's where is the direction in everything?
Yeah, when does the tide shift, the wind blow the other direction?
Yeah.
Does your performance follow that momentum if you're going off of that leadership style? So it's interesting because in the past, paintball there was a reason why these guys were successful leaders in their time. Is this the same game, or is it they haven't gotten the guys to really take heed to that leadership or rise to the occasion for that style? You see it all the time with locker room culture or the culture of a team, and with this, with these guys, you're either in it, because they like you and they vibe off you, or it does the opposite and it pushes people out. The analytical thing, it's all result-oriented, so at the end of the day, it's easier to go back and look, well, all right, I've died this many times, I made this many mistakes, then the coach makes the decision, and that's it. So it's like I said, I want to see it happen. I'm excited to see these guys return. I'm a fan of both of these guys, and I like the guys that have potential on their teams. And it's just cool to see, or it's worth watching.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of, like you touched on, there's a lot of factors there. Like, you could have the best coach in the world, but if the team can't find their identity, and there isn't the right hierarchy of personalities and on-field skill abilities, like, it's a lot. Like, in Skinny, yes, he does a great job, but also, you've got guys that are reliable and veterans, and like, I mean, when you have a Ryan and an Archie on your team and a Marcelo, like, there's just a lot you don't have to worry about.
Totally.
Now, like, Shane is going to start from scratch basically with good players, but, there's a challenge in making sure all the pieces are, first of all, the personalities are managed. And then on top of that, right, there's the leadership on field, there's who's reliable, who's going to be best in what spot. I mean, there's a lot going on there. And Tom, like, I mean, you came off of X Factor, you've seen all that. That's a very successful team that has an identity, right? Like, X Factor is one of the few teams that I feel like is established in that way. Like, they have their way of doing things that's been proven to work, and it's super solid. And Alex is the backbone of that team, albeit Alex isn't like one of these high-spoken or outspoken, like, really rah-rah guys. Like, he's pretty quiet, but he's got his own way of leading that's very effective. And he's been there too, right? He came from baseball and, then, been in paintball all these years and just has a different way of doing it than, like, a Shane or a Todd Adamson does. But yeah, I mean, again, like, it's going to take more than just Todd and more than just Shane to make things work. Like,
absolutely. And that's the thing.
Now, like, Shane last year, I mean, you could coach till you're blue in the face with all the right things, but if guys aren't connecting on the field and they're not, they're making dumb mistakes. I mean, there's only so much you can do as a coach, especially in paintball. You like basically tell the guys where to run and give them some information, and the rest is on them.
Exactly. And that's the unique thing of Dynasty is you guys have the hierarchy established. So a coach is able to come in, and it's really the coach's performance, you can tell because you guys know what's going on. You guys kind of control the ship on the field and a lot of the off field. So as analytical coach like Skinny Kevin, you get to see it shine for him because he doesn't have to do anything else. You put that guy
He's got an easy job.
Well, he's got an easy job for that team. And a lot of coaches on your team will because he doesn't have to worry about any of the stuff Alex just mentioned.
But the difference in Skinny and our previous coaches, I feel like Skinny has the balls to, like, make the big calls.
But he's not.
He's not afraid to say, like, now you're running, now you're not, now you're shooting this way, now you're sitting, now you're not. Like,
Because he's not relied to be the glue of the team. He gets to say put, and he gets to approach it in the way paintball, I feel, should be approached of stats, and instead of, like, reading too deep into it. This is what I see a lot. This is what I want to see. And then we move forward with that. I trust you guys to do it. But a lot of teams don't have that luxury. And when they have the turnover of a coach, it's a turnover of the culture. It's a turnover of everything. And you may have guys on a team who are on the team longer than the coach. New coach comes in.
Yeah.
Guys don't feel great, don't perform great, who normally perform well with other leadership or maybe no leadership. And it's just because you have a guy at the helm taking too much control of the ship. And it's like, we already got the crew's handling the ship. You tell us where to go. We go that way. But if you don't have a great crew,
give us some leadership, give us
a
little bit of
he might be taking on too much of responsibility for the team, and then you're,
I want to hear Kyle. I want to hear Kyle speak to that because, like, I mean, you've been with the same group of guys basically for the past 2 years with, like, 4 coaches. Like, you had Brandon Short, you had Mike Hinman, you had Greg Pauly. I don't know, was Mark Johnson ever coaching? I don't know.
Yeah, he coached World Cup.
Yeah, and then now you've got another guy. So
you had everybody on the internet also. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Post coaching.
What's that?
How did that change? And the performance never really changed. I mean, it was always sort of,
No, we don't know. Hey, can you use an adjective there, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Trash. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. There's, like, a couple things there. Like, one, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Gray brings to the team because does a lot of stuff that the same way that I coach, and is kind of seems to be like the new meta of coaching. Very data driven. With also like a little bit of like strategy and deception playing into it. But I think, regardless, through all those different coaches, it's just like we needed some consistency, because there was like, even if somebody, like, everyone has faults, you can work through it and you can figure out like the blind spots and the little like places that are not helping the team as much, and then work through them to better the team. But switching is just like, even if in the mix of the 4 people, if there was one good coach, it's like it's hard to even see that, because you're gonna lose paintball games in general. So those got magnified when we did lose. So it's like, oh shit, nothing's ever working. It's like, because we would lose a match or lose games and then be like, everything's chaos. So there was like never a lot to build on from that. But I don't know if that like fully answers the question that you were looking for there.
I mean, how much do you think how much did the changing the coach change your team?
Yeah, what are the variances from like coach to coach?
Fuck, I mean, it was a lot, because there was, I don't think that like I'm a good person to ask this, because in general, like, I think if I could coach the team, like, it would be fucking insane. Like, if I could coach myself, it would be insane. But like,
right.
But what I'm saying is like, I have a high expectation. I have a really high expectation for a coach. So it's
what
like,
is it that you have, Kyle? Because I'll agree. I agree with you 100%. I tell people all the time when they're like, "I need a coach. I need a coach." I'm like, listen. I mean, I'm obviously better than Marcelo at coaching, but in order to say I'd like a top tier coach aside from myself or Marcelo, I'd say it was you. I think that you've got a really good knack for it. You see a lot of it. I thought it was a great idea. Well, I didn't think it was a great idea when you're like, I think I should coach Diesel, because I think you should be playing. Because you objectively played better than anybody else on that roster the entire season. Like, it wasn't even a question. Mouse, J-Rab, anybody on that team, you played more consistent and just better all around, saving points and whatnot. So it obviously didn't make sense or behoove you or the team for you to sit out to coach, because that was too much of a risk.
Sure.
But I think what Meter's asking you is, what is it that your coaches, and you don't have to name everybody's name, just collectively, they're missing something that you have that they didn't have, that you could have helped the team in?
One, I think like it kind of starts with like, just like how we all play paintball because we love it and we're passionate about it. Like, when you're coaching, you need to be passionate about it. And I also like, I think you need to be an expert at what's going on, the current state of the game, but you also need to try to be implementing, especially if you're a lower place team, how, like, because just being blunt, in my opinion, I'm like, I don't know how, if you're a team under like 7th place, how you expect to go toe-to-toe with these teams without doing something that's completely unorthodox and innovative and new. And it blows my mind that like a lot of, especially like the bottom 10 teams, it's like, why don't you like, obviously you play the stats a little bit in our current game, but like, you need to be willing to, like, you're gonna most likely lose anyways, so why don't you try to innovate and create a new style of paintball? And I don't see that enough. I don't think that's implemented enough. But like, I think there needs to be a perfect blend, like, of, when you're watching and coaching a game, is like, you look at the data from all, like, say, let's just use like a 4th preliminary match against a team. You have data from those 3 games, and you study those before the games, and you look at the tendencies, and it's like, okay, if they're getting beat, what is their plan B? And then also, do they have any different traits that they go back to? And honestly, I know not to pick on you here, Meter, but like, we played you guys in that last match, and I talked to Ryan Brand after the event, and I was like, dude, you're a really intelligent coach. I was like, why did you play us like the exact same way you played the entire tournament? Like,
Totally.
I was like, you no offense, but like how the year's gone, you have a better team than us. Why were you afraid to just play like a little bit unorthodox? Like, you only had kind of like two things, and we like fully dissected that. And while you guys all know, when you're having a team meeting at the night before, you're like, as you're kind of beating it up, you're like, well, we don't even know if they're going to do this again, because with an intelligent coach, you think that they're going to change, and that didn't happen. And I think that's why we came out on top in that match. And I talked to Ryan after, and he's like, I know, I'm like, I don't know why I did that. I thought like, but that's to me, if you're not like passionate and a nerd about like trying to get in the mind of the other coach and trying to look for those tendencies. Like, when I'm coaching, I have the other team's 3 other games like right with me, so I can look for patterns, or like look
for sure. I mean, you want to see what teams are going to do when they're up, what they're going to do when they lose, how they're going to react when they're down. Like, are they going to run the snake? Who's on their roster? Those are all factors you should for sure be looking at as a coach.
Yeah, and that's
the difference. The difference between coaching a match and coaching a tournament.
Totally.
Yeah.
And 3-on-5, that was on the players. Like, once the horn blows, the coach has the only outcome that the coach can perform at that point. The only way that he can affect the game is by blowing the towel.
For sure.
Right. So once the game starts, if the team's up 5-on-3, like, that's on you guys.
Totally.
And I guess maybe there's even another layer to it. It's like, all right, guys, if we shoot 2 off the break and there's this much, but like, we're not going that much into depth and detail.
No, I mean, it's just
that's a botched. That was a botched.
There's a lot of things that lead to that result, I feel like, because then, like, you hear, this is a perfect example to break it down, but like, you hear Kyle's perspective, the victor of the match, and then my perspective is, I mean, we played terrible. We played a really bad match, and we had weird vibes during the tournament, and these are also factors that determine like outcomes. So coaching, absolutely a thing, but then that's where, like you said, like, you may be talking about something and they may not even ever do it. You're like, they go to the snake every time. Well, we don't know if they ever do it, and then they do it, and you're like, oh, well, we screwed up and we knew. Yeah. And then it's the same thing with the team energy being weird. It's like, you can count for a team who should play well, totally shit the bed, and you may not even know why.
Right.
If you're the opponent, but on the other end of it, I'm like, fuck, dude, we had a terrible World Cup showing, and we never were on the same page. And our coach,
and you guys, it's crazy because you guys played so well at practice.
So that's another funny thing.
So wait, hold on. We were AC Diesel was like, we were the best practice team in the league. We crushed at practice. That didn't carry over to the tournament.
They're diving on hits and then bunkering people and shouting at everybody. And no one wants. We just roll points to you guys because no one wants to fight mouse.
No one's agreeing.
Yeah. You got a guy on your side of the field shouting at you and overshooting you. You're like, all right, you guys can have this point, guys. I mean.
But it's interesting. I mean, paintball, every step of the way is a hurdle. It's like, internal. It's you versus you. It's you versus them. It's you versus the paintball gods. It's like, that's what makes this thing so fun to continue to come back to. And we haven't figured out this Rubik's Cube. Or there's enough allure to continue to pick it up and try and solve it again.
How about from you, Tom? Like, I'm just curious. I don't know if you guys already talked about this or not, but like, how are things like shaking out or shaping up over in the Ironman camp so far? Like, are you guys like?
Is there a group chat?
Talking it up in the team chat?
Yeah,
or have you guys played yet?
We've all been talking. We have a practice in, I think, 2 weeks with you guys, and that'll kind of be the first time that a lot of the guys are together. And I think most guys are kind of getting in early, so we'll have a little bit of time to gel. But yeah, I don't know. It's very preliminary right now. It's hard to do a lot virtually through text and chat and whatnot. But
hey, Tom. So that's gonna be you guys' first practice when you guys come down here to.
Yeah, I think 26th weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you guys had one before that, but okay.
Ryan, what shirt are you going to be wearing at that practice?
I'm probably gonna take this jersey behind me.
Nah, that's
Is that
off
right?
limits. That's the Spider Cup. That's the winning jersey from Spider Cup.
Yeah, he probably cheated me in.
That's a gold right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. So we're playing you guys in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get bunkered by Damien, I know what's up, Al.
Damien, no. Damien, count to 10. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh man.
My loader will jam in 15 seconds.
Yeah. So we're
Dude, who saw the duel video between Archie and Ryan?
Oh yeah, I got that one up here, right?
Dude, you got smoked, Ryan.
Oh,
Shit, I hadn't watched it yet.
Yeah,
I watched it
Give
last
this
night.
man a gun, dude.
Right,
Dude.
bro.
What is that, a tattoo gun?
Yeah.
This is
We're getting fresh ink.
Brian's doing it, boys. She's getting it.
Shit.
Dude, look at these guys. Life of a paintball superstar, bro. Drinking.
That's right.
Jackson Hole.
You sign with the Iron Man, and you come over here, and you get to get ski fresh bow.
There you go. Dude, I saw that. It looks like you guys have great snow.
We're getting it. Dude, it was bald before, and it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's good.
No, I booked my ticket today, Ryan, for Montana.
Okay, I was gonna call you. We need to get some hotels. We'll chat on the side here. I'll go down to the
Yeah, no, I got on your flight to San Diego because I'm just gonna fly straight there.
Oh yeah, for practice.
Yeah, double doghouse.
Double doghouse. What are you gonna do with your paintball gear? Are you just gonna leave it up there? Or you gonna bring it?
I'm not bringing it to with me. I'll just maybe.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. Right. Bob. I was blaming my gun for all my losses. That's it. I lost. We played 4 points, and my gun went down in 3 of them. So.
But you weren't using a field 1 gun. What gun were you shooting?
I was using a field gun.
No, that was an opportunity for you to.
He was using a Titman.
I had a bad battery lead. The first one, then I got Oliver's gun, and he gave it to me with a loader that it was a prototype loader, and then I got Alex.
Dude, excuses, bro. Listen to this guy.
No,
Dude, just say.
Worked me, dude.
There you go.
I would never say
That's the right answer, bro. That's the right answer.
You had that fat ball. You had the fat ball that one time.
It's okay.
Yeah. Bob Custer over here is saying I'm blaming something. I'm making something up. The guy doesn't
You'll
even
just have to get better for next time.
Freeloader on the show, watching this thing. You know, not even donating or being part of the show, just in here talking shit. And I'm not blaming anything. I just said, I didn't say anything. I said I lost to
Bobby, show your face, man.
Yeah, Bobby, come on. My God, Bobby.
Dude, Ryan, they know who you really are, bro.
Yeah, Alex put a quarter of my loader.
You got him flustered.
Dude, I was repping and I gave you that point. You're like, I shot him first. I'm like, I believe you. Point Ryan.
You saw the replay.
Yeah, you were right. You were right. Yeah.
I'm not making stuff up. When I lose, I lose.
Right.
You just know why you.
Yeah,
I know why I lost.
You got
That's
shot
how I
one
feel.
time, like in the elbow. You're like, yeah, no, I'm hit. That's a wash. I was like,
But Archie was arguing the opposite.
He's not really into that.
No, dude, I feel so guilty. I cheated in Huntington Beach in like 03 or something like that. It was the red bubble gloves on the Dorito side against Arsenal. I got shot right here, and I rubbed it in the bunker, and I still have nightmares about it.
Oh my God. Shut Dude.
Say it.
Dude, Ryan and Yosh are both super clean players.
No. Yosh is a clean player, okay? Ryan is not clean. There's nothing clean
Ryan
about
is a clean
him, bro.
player, dude. He really is.
He's dirty as hell.
From the
filthy.
moment I started playing with him, he always got
I'm
really weird about
fourth
cheating.
pair of underwear you put on.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my dirty ones in your bed there, bro. Wow. You're not clean.
Ryan, didn't you have some Uprising allegedly news?
Well, Uprising picked up Shane Howe. They're also going to have Tyler Mashad coach them.
Oh, wow.
As an assistant coach. I think that Tyler can still play. Tyler's good, I bet. He was
I was
good.
just looking at some pictures of him from when he was on the team. Yeah, he's.
But real quick, let's do this. All right. Bottom 2 teams this season. Whoever.
Let's pull it up.
Whoever.
Hold on.
I would say you have 2 options, right? And I guess we can play with the outcome.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have to ride a Greyhound bus. We don't have to make out with our coach, but losers gotta use a flip phone for a week.
All right.
I feel like I've lost track of like who was still in the league.
Here, I'll pull it. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up.
Okay, so obviously I got Dynasty Impact.
I'm gonna put it up.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna put it up.
Okay.
You're gonna put up all the teams?
Yeah.
Russians, Uprising, Kings, Shock, Diesel.
Notorious is one of them.
Dude, Russian picked up J-Rab, bro.
Hey, Kyle, will you give Bob an air horn, please? Bob's just Jason. He's now supporter of the show. Appreciate you.
He showed up.
Yeah.
Bob showed up.
Bob showed up.
I respect that about you.
Now, Bob, talk as much shit as you want.
Let it rip. Give me a little
Let it
taste.
rip. Yeah, what about Meter? Look at this ugly looking.
Oh, look. My membership to Spicka Panto expired.
It's right at the bottom now. It's 2021 now.
There you go. Little air horn.
Great, fantastic.
Yeah, this is a nice year. 2021 was a good year. So I think we
I'm
won
gonna fill this up for you.
No, it's all you.
Yeah,
Is
we'll
that up?
share it.
Oh, I think I gotta go over here.
All right.
This.
I'm renewing my membership, Ryan.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm canceling.
Also, as Kyle gets this thing up, I want to thank Gen X for all their support. Matrix gear. We got some new Matrix gear shirts that are going to be printed up. They're going to be given away. We're going to be giving away Matrix gear shirts coming up here soon on every single show. Oh, Alex, that's all you got?
What?
That's all the love you can show us? Yeah. All right.
What do you mean?
So I want to just everybody out there, everybody whose names are in green, you get some cool little icons. You get put on a little wheel to spin when we give out prizes. There are 4 membership tiers, starting with welcome to thanks for the support membership. There is a merch.
Oh, you're dogging me because I took the lowest possible.
He wants more money.
$2.99 a month tier.
Yeah.
Dude, forget about this show, bro.
Starting
How
at
can I
just
withdraw
$2.99 a month.
How can I cancel this?
Support.
I'm gonna stop payment on my card.
Also, we've got Gen X. Gen X Global's been supporting the show. Arfon and the crew over there are going to be lining up the teams, all the teams, the pods.
For sure.
Thank you guys. And we've got an open sponsor little spot right there, directly underneath the frame. We actually had to get rid of a sponsor for this one so we could fit him in the frame. But when Fran is out of the picture, we're going to be able to have a nice little spot right there to put maybe possibly your logo up there.
How much is that spot?
We can talk about that inside. I can give you guys a good deal.
We'll put our logo up.
Yeah, there you go. Astra.
Astra. Yeah, the Australian version of spin-off. Yeah.
That's our .co.
Yeah, Astra.off.
Can't get this thing to scoot over.
The bottom 15, like the bottom 5 or maybe 10, could be
Notorious is one of them.
Revo, Notorious.
Well, it says it has the rankings. It has the estimated rankings here already, I think.
For next year?
AI generated rankings, actually stepping up.
Wow.
I don't know why it won't go over.
I think these are your rankings because your team's up top.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me what's in the woods over there.
So I'm saying that the bottom 2 teams.
There we go. All right, there we go.
I mean, all right. Let's see.
No, this is the ranking. These are the rankings here. First place looks like our team. First place.
The Bears.
So bottom 2 teams, you got.
Oh wait, I forgot about them.
So the teams that are possibly like had rebuilding or like had some turmoil or possible entry into the league. We got Revo, Fit, Blast Camp. We got Shock, Kings, Uprising, Notorious, and Bears. Also, Infamous just lost some players.
Who
Who they lose?
Thomas.
They lost Thomas. Are they going to pick anybody up? Any rumors?
I haven't heard anything.
No,
Nothing.
I think they're pretty.
And Bears lost Frank.
Bears lost Frank.
Yeah, Bears are
I'm
hurting.
gonna take Revo out of that conversation.
Okay.
Frank and Scott are gone.
Frank and
from
Scott.
The Bears.
It seems like Notorious Bears are close.
Gone from the Bears.
Yeah. Uprising is like right there every time. Like I'm.
What about Blast?
They're for sure my favorite bottom 10 team.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fan of Uprising.
Every game. And
I'm not putting Uprising in it just because I like Uprising.
Yeah.
Notorious and Blast.
I like it.
Okay. So Damien's got.
I wanted to call Skinny. I wanted to call Skinny because you guys said
Hey, Skinny.
because you guys said Skinny had an easy job.
That's like what that's mine.
An easy job?
They were saying Ryan and Alex and Meter were saying you have an easy job.
Why? Why would they think that?
Because you get to deal with me.
I never
Have any of you guys ever coached a pro team and won? The answer to that is 0.
I have a partial coaching with Infamous. We won despite all odds.
Dude, Is that Damien?
Yeah.
Damien, do you think it's easy?
You're both like, yeah, basically both being the same character.
What's skinny?
Is coaching my team easy?
No, it's miserable. Wait, Fran, hold on. Did you just transport to a new human being?
Yes, why?
Look at you guys. It's getting cold in there.
It is, dude. I was like in a hoodie. He's like in a t-shirt and shorts. I was like, bro, it's freezing in here.
Dude, the air conditioning is way too low here.
Yeah, Fran, put some Patagonia jacket on. Yeah. What's going on here?
Hey, Skinny, you gonna come pick me up for trivia?
Yeah, I can if you want me to.
Wait, that's tonight?
Yeah. It's at 7.
You know, it's tomorrow, guys. Today's Tuesday.
Hey, Skinny, are you at work or did you put that die banner up in your bedroom?
No, I'm at work right now.
Kyle.
It was good. Robbie Pettinelli's in here.
Wow. Robbie Pettinelli. Shout out to Robbie Pettinelli.
Yeah, legendary.
All right, so everyone's gonna pick what the bottom 2 teams for next
pick
year.
the
Or
bottom
what?
2 teams, and then Fran, you got one more rip to talk some shit, and then we'll call it.
I actually don't think I've been talking shit. And if
No,
I
no,
have,
you haven't said a word.
I haven't meant to.
Yeah, we want you to talk shit.
That wasn't my. I know what you want, but no.
You can get it.
What happened? What's going on with the ML Kings? What's their situation?
Harris Hussein bottom, I guess.
Is this real?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But Kyle Berry's still on the team?
Yeah.
Is he?
Let's see. Let's check the roster because this is always accurate.
Tuesday trials.
They had 2-day trials.
You can do an allegedly. Starting out for aftershock.
Oh yeah. I got some news. Allegedly, Kyle Berry's going to the aftershock tryouts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say.
Can you say that a little louder? Can you say that into the microphone, please?
That allegedly Kyle Berry is going to try out for aftershock.
Ooh, I'm gonna put the Kings up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I'm putting the Kings. Sorry, Mingo, man. I don't know. I love you guys.
So King's down.
He's got beautiful eyes. That's all I know about Kyle.
Yeah.
Berry.
I mean, this what's here looks accurate. Dynasty 18th, damage 20th,
That's
X Factor 17th, Diesel 1st for the season.
Are we taking over the helm?
Yeah, you guys got the helm right now.
Damien, lead the charge, dude.
Dude, I can't leave that.
I want you to lead.
We gotta wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
It's time to wrap it up.
I caught one.
I mean, what about Paintball Fit?
Dude, I think they're gonna do solid.
I think they'll do
Yeah.
They'll do decent.
I say between around 10 and 15.
I don't think they're gonna do that good.
I'm not going to do that good.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Fit is very good.
But bottom 2, Skinny? Bottom 2?
It's because they start in Tier 5. You guys have to remember that.
Who did?
Tier 5. All those, the teams of the bottom 5 start in Tier 5, and they have the hardest brackets, no matter what. So, Ironman, PB Fit, and I don't know who the other couple teams are.
Blast Camp.
Like Fit, like you guys are thinking Fit is this amazing team because they pulled out a crazy record
No.
the entire year, but they're playing against teams that don't even have a coaching staff. Like us, like me on newbies, we were player coaching, and it's like we took third almost every event. So it's like we're up against
Get in
people
there.
that have this crazy funding and support.
Support staff.
Yes.
In a division where there's
Yes.
not staff.
There
They're
isn't.
they're set up like a pro team in
Yes.
a semi-pro division.
Blast Camp is the only other team that is equipped the way they are, and they're in the finals every event.
Mm-hmm.
So
So that's where I'm interested to hear. I mean, it makes sense.
Oh,
but I think
Alberto
it's
just
gonna be
pointed out something. I was wrong about those weren't predictions. They were in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks for
attaboy.
pointing that out.
Yeah, all right. I you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Damien's word here. I'll go with Kings and Fit.
As the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think Notorious is gonna?
No, I
Yeah.
unfortunately I think, no disrespect, but Notorious is gonna be a little rough go.
Yeah.
Well, they picked up a new coach.
I mean, and it shouldn't be disrespect for anyone hearing this. It means.
Look, I'm just trying to play the game for fun, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna, if everyone's gonna make the same 2 picks, I'm not,
Yeah. Notorious Bears is mine. Final answer, round the table.
Yeah, I'm going Notorious and ML.
Yeah, I'm going Blastcamp and
Notorious and ML.
Blastcamp and Notorious. Notorious did pick up a good coach. Grant Piana is his name.
He won Notorious.
Who's that?
He used to coach a divisional team, but he's a very analytical coach.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
They might need that. Who knows?
No, they definitely do.
Who's your
You already hear it firsthand. Who's Alex MO Kings and
So I'm writing these. Right?
Fit.
Dynasty and damage for me.
And he always
Good one.
has to do Snow Angels next year. Here.
I'll take my fat girlfriend and Notorious. Hey, she could get better looking throughout the year, though.
No, I'm gonna do like
What's yours?
what meter. I think I'm gonna go with meters too. Notorious and Bears. But I mean, Revo could be in the talks too.
Just don't be following me and we all lose. We all got flip phones.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
all flipping together. All right.
Burner Central.
I mean, Revo just lost everyone, and
Yeah,
then,
but dude, Revo's still got a good team. Revo's got Frank. They got Frank. They got Shorty. They got Weaver.
Yeah.
They got
Clint Moore.
A good
Who
coach.
do you got? Who do you got?
They have Caleb Abel.
Yeah, Caleb. He's good. He's really good, actually. So I feel like Revo's got a solid
Yeah, but
player.
the problem with a lot of these teams is you need a coaching leader.
They got Opie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can the chat confirm Blastcamp losing Soap? Long-haired, handsome.
Like dropping it or losing it.
Is he there or gone?
losing.
Who's dropping stuff?
He was injured.
It just went right over Damien's head.
Yeah.
So or no, I still think Pitt's gonna be better than last guy.
Listen, if you've got Soap on your team, you never drop him.
Yeah, never drop him.
Actually, because you guys were just giving me so much stuff.
He just Googled Iron Man shit.
Yeah, that's what I did. Because I don't want to deal with choosing. I don't want to deal with choosing a new background. Who wants to do that?
Can you guys get Damien like a vector file?
You can retrofit this.
Yeah.
I just did it real quick because I didn't want to do it.
Does Damien know what a vector file is?
No.
Yeah, I
Why would you even think that?
don't.
Hey, what are your picks?
Fran, what are your picks?
I already told you. My Notorious
And his fat
and
ex-girlfriend.
my fat ex-girlfriend.
I got rid of him.
Iron Man, nice.
Oh, fat ex-girlfriend is Iron Man.
Yep.
Come on.
So we're gonna put
I don't.
a fat yeah, exactly.
Crooked teeth, ugly fatty.
I mean, I might make myself a big one. If you needed me.
How many beers?
Give it another chance, Fran.
No, it was kind of, actually, if you think about it, it was like you were dating a girl that was not good for you, but and the parents said that you can't date her anymore.
Yeah, something like that.
But then you're
right.
like, you're right. Like, the parents actually did me a favor, I guess.
No, I mean, like I said, maybe throughout the year she'll get better looking, lose some weight, and I might change my mind.
You can only hope they don't.
You always come back,
Fred,
right?
you already changed your mind during this conversation.
Yeah. Hey, no. That was personally to Dave, to Chris. Hey, Skinny, if Skinny needs help, he works for Die. I'm willing to help Skinny out on anything, whatever he needs, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up, Kyle.
All right.
What we're gonna do is we'll spin the wheel.
Wait, do I get to do picks, Kyle?
Yeah.
That's good.
I want Bears and Notorious for sure.
Okay, so
want
you,
them to
Meter,
win.
and I are the same.
No, they'll be last place.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
yeah,
matter
'cause-
the order, though, right?
No,
Okay.
Fran. I'm pretty sure.
Cause Energy didn't Blastcamp buy Energy spot, so they'll be in like the 4th tier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Skinny's good math.
Yeah.
No, because they're gonna have a.
That's why he
easier
gets paid the
bracket
big
than-
bucks.
Yeah, but I have an easy job though, right?
Yeah,
That's one of the
exactly.
reasons I
Yeah, he
chose
put us
Fit.
like in the top tier 5.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, no, it's gonna be hard for them too.
Dude, Skinny just sits in VIP and has like, Blake and those guys bring him nuts and
Dude,
beers.
Skinny's never in VIP. Skinny's in the corner of the bleachers getting roasted like a lobster.
Yeah.
That was his last tournament. It was budget cuts, I think.
every year is the budget cut for Dynasty.
No, I got a seat this year.
Yeah,
Junior and I-
I'm buying skinny gluteus implants this year, so his budget can get those.
Oh, that's good.
The fake booty.
Skinny, who do you think will be surprises? Like, do you think anyone, like, Russians, Ironman, you think anyone's gonna...
I mean, who's your friend? Come on.
Who's my friend? Oh, I'm not concerned. You're going to make the All-Star team, Damien.
Guys!
For the Special Olympics, maybe. Sorry, Damien.
Yeah, Damien, you have a high ceiling, man. I'm bummed you're not playing. Yeah, that's good. That's a compliment.
Yeah, I guess.
What is the bliss? What is the thing? Ignorance is a bliss?
Ignorance is a bliss, yeah. That's how the saying goes.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead, Skinny.
Surprises. I don't think there's going to be very many surprises. Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty close to how it is now, except maybe, well, it depends if Kyle gets Ryan Gray to quit right away or what. So I don't know.
Oh.
But Ryan Gray learned how to be a better coach at the USA thing, so
Ryan,
he'll be better.
Who did you pick, Ryan?
I went with Notorious and Bears also. I kind of wanted to put Shock in there because I just don't know what their coaching situation is going to be. And everybody said they've got such a good team, but
Who was on the team?
Well, isn't Todd gonna coach? Wouldn't Todd coach?
So wait a minute, you can't lose. So whoever wins should get something from all of the losers.
Yes, their souls.
No. There's a good chance that we can. It's easy to quantify each of these numbers because based on a place. So if like the
Got it.
place, Fran is most likely going to be using a flip phone and wearing a thong. But that was
wow.
Can you wear pants over your thong?
No.
I
It
hope so.
has to be under the. It has to be skin on cloth.
If they're like fishnets, then you let it slide.
Yeah.
Well, those implants are going to help me, Alex.
So Shock, I think, is like a sleeper loser kind of because
You don't know. You're right.
You don't know, right? We don't know what their coach is going to be, and then you don't know
Who's on the team?
They're picking. It's not like they're.
Dude, Ryan, you're not making any friends.
Too high risk.
All the old school John guys hate Ryan, dude.
Yeah.
But Shock has already botched that whole opportunity already.
The Midwest.
The Midwest doesn't have their own league. They have a bunch of cowboy bullshit where they're using cones. Like I went to Blast Camp and they're like, "Oh, we got our local tournament." I'm like, "What are these bunkers you guys are using?" You know what I mean? Like they're playing cowboy paintball. Reminds me of bushes on the field also. Like
Sounds like a Ryan Greenspan clinic.
Yeah.
Yeah. They spent all their money on Ryan. Couldn't have anything left for bunkers.
No, none of the Blast Camp. One Blast Camp kid came and tried to play some of the drills, and he got mopped up by my kids that I was teaching. Nobody over D3. I think very seldomly will I get a D3 player, but everybody's too proud. Like people won't want to do it, but like that's true. I can help a pro team win. It's just you got to swallow your pride.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. So Aftershock needs to hire you for a clinic.
I think anybody Diesel should hire me.
All right.
At this point.
Oh wow!
Mouse, run a lap, Mouse. Your loader wasn't on. Run a lap.
But again, and Kyle knows it, right? Like you guys know, there's discipline, there's stuff, and I don't want to give any coaches too much credit on the bottom tier. Like Damien said, that Notorious picked up a great coach, I'm sure, but what are his credentials? Kevin's won tournaments. Yeah. Shane Pisana has won tournaments. Right? Ryan Brand has won tournaments. Todd Martinez has won tournaments. There's guys that are at the top level, and then there's other guys that have kind of been there, or they've coached, or they like sound really good. Right? Yep. And so I feel like, and I don't want to like, Hinman has won tournaments. He's abrasive, but he gets shit done. For sure. People don't like his methods. Greg Pauly, he hasn't won tournaments.
Probably a stamp on that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He hasn't. Straight up. He plays a method of paintball, which I don't believe in, and that's don't make mistakes. and that works fantastic to get through the slough at the bottom. But as soon as you start going up, better teams make less mistakes and they hit more of their shots, which completely defeats that purpose. Which is why I always question teams when I'm coaching, and they're like, my coach says I should always run and shoot to my spot. And I'm like, all right, well, what are you shooting at? Because you're not hitting anything.
Yeah.
So you're getting shot more often. So let's get to our spot alive. Then let's work on our running and shooting, and then we can put it all together. But your D4 coach is coaching a D3 team or D3 coach who hasn't won a tournament. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just I feel like there's a lot of missteps and misleading information out there, and it's important to follow it and not, question your coach too much. But at the same time, if the person doesn't have any winning accolades to their name, it's important to make sure that there's some growth within that coaching. So if Fran is coaching, Dynasty, we'd be like, hey, Fran, I don't know if I believe in this game plan here.
Who would win?
Probably because you got a pretty good set of guys, but we would still be questioning everything you say. We question a lot with Kevin, and Kevin brings that in and he compartmentalizes it, and he figures out what the best.
And I do what I want to do anyway.
You do my game plan.
Yeah. Hey, just sit, Ryan. We're good.
Hey,
I should play Alex more. That's for sure.
Definitely. Everybody likes him more.
I mean, Ryan said in the chat he's never beat Alex in a one-on-one. He just wrote it.
That's for sure true.
Dude, look at you in this picture, Ryan. Got worked by the rage guy and you're complaining. Dude, nothing changes, bro.
Yeah.
I like Skinny. Thanks, Skinny.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
All right, well,
Kyle?
That's the most.
yes, that's me. What's up?
Dude, Kenny Clamper.
You guys got to get Alex
Good.
on.
Do you mean to sample it? Okay.
Ryan, you're going off in the
Who's
comments
still there?
section.
Kenny, pamphlet.
Skinny, who's there?
Okay, I will.
You've been going off in the Ryan's been going off in the comment section.
Who's still at work with you, Skinny?
Huh?
Who's still at work with you?
Andy.
Oh. You got some
Hey,
good-
Tom, who was the other Canadian you were talking about?
So it's myself and Scott Graham and Mitch Findlay.
And Drake,
Who's Mitch Finley?
I
the
played
guy that
with
makes the hats.
for a few years. I played with him on Distortion for a couple of years, and he was a center guy.
I think he was friends with
He
Devin
also
Stewart.
played Image in semi-pro for a season or two.
What?
Who's
Okay.
Devin
Did he
Stewart?
play, Tom, did he play on the team that went to Europe with Brandon Rabakov?
Yeah, with him and Tanis and a couple other kids. He was on that team.
Okay.
Look at this one.
What division is
Who's
he?
that? Wait, can you go?
What division is Mitch?
Yeah. What has he played?
Is that
The
you?
last
Dude, look, Ryan, no wrinkles, bro.
was D3.
Okay.
That's a funny photo.
That World Cup when he hadn't played in ages.
Is his picture a
Got
real
it.
picture?
That's the AI
Yeah,
picture.
his picture isn't AI. It's real, unfortunately. I don't know why Let's Talk did him so dirty with the polo shirt, but that is the real thing.
Dang! Shots fired.
Wait a minute. You can't say that, Damien. You're a fucking cop, bro.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Nah, this other one's a way better picture.
I said it.
Fine.
Yeah, that was it. That
Meter
was
said it, yeah.
Thanks, Meter.
Actually, I know what. I could Photoshop his head.
It's time to
sign off, bro. Let's hear it. Hey, Damien.
No.
Damien will sign us
I
off.
can't sign us
You
off.
got it. I'm close to the
I'm
mic.
not good with this right now. It's too much pressure.
You got it. You got this.
Somebody else.
All right, here
I
we
can
go.
sign you off.
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. We're sorry. We're all sorry here. Maybe next Tuesday you'll decide to do something better with your time.
That was pretty good.
I'll get ready to
And don't eat the yellow snow, guys.